whatever happens in movies usually happens.
Yo, I feel like I'm about to get really soft because I'm moving to the suburbs.
Really?
No. You gotta.
So I feel like
Nah,
I'm
you'll
about to
be
get
more
soft.
tough. You'll be more tough.
Because I'm from Dorchester, but I'm moving to Newton.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. No,
Well,
I live in
he's
Needham.
from Roxbury. He moved to
I
Needham.
live in Needham. Guess what? Niggas don't fuck with the block.
Nah.
When you come to my crib, hula hoops outside on the lawn.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm living like, the building that my apartment's in is like, it's these nice white people. They have a fire pit in the backyard. They be drinking
It's real
wine.
nice.
And then my hood ass, like,
Guess
me
what?
and my bitches about to be in the bar.
They like that
Gram,
shit.
you
They
know?
like that shit. They like that shit. My basketball hoop is broken.
I haven't seen a black person yet being out there. Yeah. Every
Nah,
time
they're
I go
out
to the
there.
new
It's
crib,
rare.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a black person yet, which also makes me nervous.
No, you good.
I live on Geneva right now.
Yeah, but
So
you
I'm going
good.
from Geneva to Newton. Like,
Yeah, it's different.
That culture shock is
Guess
like
what?
intense.
You gonna leave your door unlocked now?
No, I'm not.
Nah, you won't.
No,
Nah, you
I
will.
don't. No, them
You will.
white people on methadone mild, they starting.
No, I'm talking about when you move to.
Hell
I'm
no,
talking
I
about
ain't leaving
I mean
nothing
when you
unlocked.
move to Newton.
I ain't leaving shit unlocked.
That's what you think. That's what I said too.
No.
You gonna leave your car
door
unlocked.
Why? So when the zombies come, I got somewhere to go, right?
If someone's about to break in, they're like, oh, the door's unlocked. They'll be like, oh, someone's home.
Nah, I don't think that.
No.
I used
I
to
don't
go
know
in
about
houses when I was younger. We didn't think
I
that.
ain't. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
We
But
used to
yo,
sneak around the
let's
corner.
let's get to it. Welcome to another episode of It's Lit Boston. We've been fucking lit out here since Brandie Blaze got in the house. She's been going off nonstop. Brandie Blaze is in the building. Your host Sam and Sho. We out here. Buddha's in the building with the pictures. What's up, Brandie? How you been? You gotta talk into the mic, man.
No,
You
come
are-
on, it's Mother's Day.
You exactly.
It's Mother's Day.
Happy
Right.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
You know?
Happy Mother's Day to Mama Blaze. That's
Hey.
my baby. She's a celebrity in her own right.
Really? She's
Outside
like one of
of
those hood
me.
moms that everybody know.
No, like people come to the shows to see my mom. It's
Oh,
almost
wow.
like forget me.
So on your
they want to
covers-
know where Mama Blaze is. She
They
in
wanna
the
see what's
front.
going on.
She know all the songs like crazy. That's my baby. So happy Mother's Day, Mama.
Happy Mother's Day, man. My wife is on me. She was like, "Oh, you gonna go record today?" I was
Make
like,
sure it's
"Yeah."
quick.
Yo, exactly.
Make sure it's quick.
Well, she said she had to go to work. I was like, "Perfect. Let's move it up.
Yeah. Let's get it popping. Get it
Get
in. Get it out.
the way."
Right?
Because
Yeah. Trust me.
so
I know. I gotta make my rounds today.
I want no problems, my nigga.
Not on their day.
Def don't want those
And
type
it's
of
raining.
problems.
And it's raining.
So you know it's like an emotional day for them.
Listen, man. So I was
I
everybody's week?
know the rain makes y'all. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
it makes
yeah.
women more emotional.
Yo, she was like, "I thought today was gonna be my day." I was like, "Huh? I'll be back." Okay,
See?
my bad.
You
I'll
think
be
the
back.
rain makes us more emotional?
'Cause I
like
feel
it's
like
an
women-
R&B video, like we just be at the window with the rain coming down.
Hey, tell me I'm lying. Like growing up, right? You used to be like on social media, and when it's raining, everybody's on social media posting statuses. Oh, inbox me questions with numbers, and I'll repost it with the number. You never did none of that.
I mean, no.
No.
Wow.
What?
Well, I never did none of that. That was all y'all
I
hood
did that.
niggas.
I
That's
ain't
all
gonna
hood
lie.
niggas shit.
I be at work.
That's hood
When
niggas
it's
shit.
raining, when it's raining,
Shine, sleet, snow. I be at work.
Facts. Same here.
Damn.
Facts, yo.
Damn.
Facts.
Nah,
yo.
see, me, I'm only 8 hours at work. I never go over 8.
For real?
Never.
You never did overtime?
I do if I need it, but my
Now you can't say you never.
my supervisor. No, that's my ideal. Like I never go over 8 hours. Period. Because I want time to myself at home.
Okay.
The more time you spend at work, the less time you get to spend with your family doing things that you want to do. You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
Because a lot of times you're driven by money. So you're like, oh, let me get 11, 12 hours today. So that way I get this money or I could pay this bill next week. But instead, you should be at home spending time with your kids or your nieces and nephews and all that shit.
I'm always driven by money.
I mean, I get
Nah.
that. I'm also single and childless.
yeah, so she's
So what
busy.
else am I
She's to
gonna
the
do
bag.
with
Yeah.
money?
She's to the bag. She's to the bag.
But true, all the time that you're spending at work, you be traveling.
I mean, that's true too.
You could be out with Mama Blaze promoting stuff or be on the road and all
I
that stuff.
kind of look at it as me taking care of Mama Blaze.
But who gonna take it?
Because even if the money isn't in the music thing right now, or I mean, I be getting some money, but
Nah,
it's
talk
not,
your shit, yo.
it's not where I feel comfortable at. So the way I look at it is I got to get money either way. Either way.
See, that means you're driven
Because
by
I
money.
got to
though.
take... Because I look at it like I got to take care of my family right
Yeah.
now. I
Okay.
can't wait on popping off rap
Yo,
to
hold
take
on.
care of my family. I got to take care of them
and
now.
check it, Brandie. Check it. You don't even have kids yet.
Right, exactly.
When you have kids,
True.
bro,
It's
I've
different.
never been really driven by money. I was just like, I gotta get this bill paid, whatever. But now I am definitely driven by paper.
I feel like
Because you don't
I feel
understand.
like
you don't
it's
understand
driven
how.
by family, though. It's driven by family
Yeah.
to get money. because you understand that these are my people and they need to
They
be
gotta be
taken care of.
Taken care of, bro.
So I look at it more like I'm driven by family. If it was just me out here with nobody, I don't know if I would work as much as I do.
But you don't. You say you got no kids. And you
But I
single.
have
that's why she
mom.
works and she takes care of her mom.
I take care of my
okay.
mom.
Okay,
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah, man,
Understandable.
that's it.
And my mom isn't the only family member that I have that I want to take care of.
So
I got a
you
whole
can't
family
get
I want
rich
to take
then.
care of.
You can't get rich. You're one of those people that's gonna go broke taking care of everybody.
No, okay, see, I'm not Hammer. I have a plan, right? Which is you get this one-time payout.
Oh, so
And-
you're doing what Tracy McGrady did with his parents, his
Yeah,
grandfather and grandmother.
My
He gave him
mom is
125
different.
grand.
My
That's
mom
enough.
will get it her whole life. My
that's
other
mine.
family, though,
Yeah.
will be like, you get this one-time payout
Okay.
to make your life better. After that, I might help out here and there, but I can't finance your entire life because to me that doesn't make any sense. To
It
be
doesn't.
paying rent
See, now-
and car notes for all these people,
Now I
but
got a
I want to
question.
help you get a start.
I got a question now. So the problem with that you're gonna run into, or I feel like a lot of people who get money they run into, you're gonna give your mom anything. So what are you gonna give your aunts, your cousins, the people who helped you with your music, the people who helped you, believed in you? How much are you giving those people? That's where you're gonna run into it because they're gonna be
I
like,
can
"Oh,
see what
I'm your
you mean.
aunt. You should be giving me 50 grand."
What?
No, I'm telling you, that's how it. That's how it.
Forever?
No. I'm saying no. Listen. No,
You on
because,
your own, bitch.
Because you know how she just said you're gonna get a one-time payout.
But here's
So she might be like, "Oh, you're my cousin. I remember you let me sleep on your couch when nobody else would. I'm gonna give you 10 grand." But then that other cousin's gonna be like, "Yo, but you stayed at my crib for 3 months."
Well, first and foremost, wait before you get into it, Brandie. How much? Why do they know how much I'm giving somebody?
right.
Because that's what people do.
well, I mean, people do
People
talk.
do. People talk.
I don't give a fuck.
When you give anybody anything they never had, what is the first thing they do? Run to social media.
Oh, well, thank
Am I wrong?
God.
No, that's true too.
Thank
I
God
feel
that people
like
that I
with
know would not do that.
how I am
hopefully.
right
True.
now,
Everybody
people
won't.
know my mom
Yeah,
is Alpha Omega. My mom is just it.
that's Mama Blaze.
Yeah.
Mom's gonna get taken care of, period. I am the type of person, even now, like I'll help people out. And it's not anything to be like, oh, I'm out here doing this and doing that for people. It's something that I do because I'm able to do it. But I just know what it's like to be like so poor.
What's your
and
sign?
because I'm older, I'm a Virgo.
Oh,
Do that make sense?
I don't know nothing about
Yes.
none of that. What does
It
a Virgo
does.
do?
What is
What is a
explain to
Virgo?
them what a
Yeah,
Virgo?
what's a
A
Virgo?
Virgo, we are very organized. We're very task driven. We're the type of friend that tell you the truth.
Okay.
So we're not the friend that's gonna like co-sign your BS. We're the friend that's gonna be like, this sound crazy. I don't know why you're doing this.
Okay.
Like
Are you guys more emotionally driven or logical thinkers?
we're mostly logical thinkers, but if you get like real into astrology, like I'm only a little bit.
Here we go.
But like
Right. Here we go.
my main sign is a Virgo. My second sign, which has a name, I'm just calling it my second sign, is a Cancer.
See, that's what we was
So
talking about
that's
before.
what
Yeah.
makes me,
Like me,
an
I'm a-
emotional Virgo.
Because I'm a Taurus, and they said I'm an Aries. Is my second one.
Oh, y'all got
I'm
that?
a pray for
Yeah.
you.
I'm 100%.
Because I was
Because
born right
that
on the cusp.
That sounds as bad as me being a Virgo Cancer as you being a Taurus Aries.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I'm gonna pray for
crazy.
you. That
Yeah.
sounds
Y'all,
like
y'all two crazy motherfuckers.
I be
Yeah,
studying
basically.
shit now. I be
Basically.
studying. I be
Yeah, be
studying.
studying.
I be studying. I'm more open and tuned and shit.
He's like, I gotta figure myself
For
out.
real.
Listen.
For real.
I'm a stereotypical Virgo. Like I have a Virgo tattoo on my arm.
Wow.
Like,
You're one of
yo.
those. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like a
You know the
hardcore
crowd she
Virgo.
runs with, nigga. Yeah, they into that kind of
Yeah.
shit. They're the earthy
Yeah.
bitches.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
They're the earthy bitches.
Yeah. I respect it.
Hey, man.
So you love
I'll
Erica
bring the
Badu.
ancestors back to kick your behind.
So you like
See?
Erica?
See what
So
I'm
you like
saying?
Erica Badu and stuff.
I do. Like
Look at how she smiled.
that's like
They don't use
my
deodorant.
hidden
They use
side.
that crystal, that crystal
Brandie
shit.
Blaze is like super hood. My inside is a little crunchy.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
We learned a lot today. We
See?
learned a lot.
This is what I gotta cope with. I'm glad I only work with one crazy motherfucker all the time.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't want me
Yeah,
to
man,
because
I
it's
couldn't
those
do.
battling signs
couldn't do
that
it.
Listen.
make us insane. Like,
All you have to do is remember, every genius is called crazy.
See that shit,
Well,
and that's
I'm
what
definitely a genius
and that's
then,
what
'cause-
cycles would say. That's
what they tell you.
No, that's
That's
not what they tell you. That
They
was
said
a fucking
Bill Gates
meme.
was a genius.
Yep.
They said Steve Jobs was a genius, but they also called them both crazy all the time. Think about it. You've never seen. They always call.
That doesn't mean the rest of y'all niggas can just
Why
pick
not?
that shit
I'm
up.
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
I'm
gonna tell you why you're wrong.
He
I'm
crazy.
about to explain
I'm a
it.
I got it.
genius
I got
too,
it.
nigga. I'm a
Even
genius too.
Jay-Z said it, right? Sean
Oh,
Carter.
my.
I'm sorry, I won't say Jay-Z. Gotta call him Sean Carter because
He's a man.
Exactly. He's an OG.
He's OG.
Right?
Right.
Everybody has a genius trait
Facts.
within them. But it's up to you to unlock or realize what that trait is that you're good at. Period.
Facts.
So that means you're a genius, she's a genius, and I'm a genius.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
call you crazy,
But I'm
because I
not
know
cra-
you're still a genius, though.
So now you're trying. See now you
See how I flip it? See how I flip it?
It's like no matter what you do, you still
a genius,
You be
King.
like, well, I
God.
mean, I slightly disagree because I feel like there's some people that just don't have it.
Okay, tell me why.
I feel like
Then we're going to get into to who you are and all that.
okay.
No, this is
There's
good.
This is good, though. I like this.
Yeah.
There's some people that just don't have that. I think because a lot of them is consumed into messed up things.
Like what?
So I feel like if you go out into the universe to do evil, that genius is, even if you have it, is automatically canceled out because you choose to do evil.
But is
Wait,
it
why
evil?
does it have to? Yeah, why does it have to be
Yeah.
evil? They just
No, there's some people that just do evil.
because I can speak on it right now. There's
'Cause some-
guys that I
yeah.
know who are not creative,
Yep.
who don't do what we do, don't even understand what we do, and they just work regular jobs, and
Yep.
that's their life.
Yep.
No, and there's actually genius in that. There's a lot of genius in that. I'm just saying that
But they
there are
wouldn't-
some
but they
people
wouldn't
that
look at it.
we shouldn't call that.
But they wouldn't look. No,
Because
everybody's a
Even,
genius.
It gotta
even
balance
evil
out.
people are geniuses. though.
Yeah.
That's what you have to realize.
Look what they
People like-
accomplished. Look what
Look what
they
Saddam
accomplished.
Hussein. I mean, I'm not going to glorify him, but
We have to accept what he
you
accomplished.
still have to
I-
accept.
yeah.
Like, look how rich and all that shit he was. He was a
I'm
genius
just saying,
at doing
like,
that.
you know that there's like a dude on your block.
But he might be a
that
hustler.
does-
He might be a hustler, right?
No, but that's never accomplished anything and has done.
But he
a
always
lot of
spits them
messed up
gems.
To
things.
you, though.
But he might
But
spit
what-
them gems.
but like
They
what?
all spit them gems though.
To you, though, because
Everyone on the block spits them gems.
facts.
Oh no!
Every
I'm not-
crackhead is
oh, no.
giving
Fact.
dope
Oh,
gems.
I don't even call them
Most
crackheads. I call them
gems come
unfortunate
from the
people.
hood. I'm just saying that there is some people that there's just nothing there.
But all right, give me an example.
I don't want to play that. You can't.
Now,
I
I'm
feel
not
like
saying
there's
of
not
people. I'm not giving
anything that
people's
I could
names. I'm
think
saying
of,
like the type of person.
you're
Like-
calling them empty shells.
Yeah.
Yes, like there's just some people where there's just nothing there, and maybe their point in this life is to cause chaos.
But you
But
may
there's
not.
just nothing there. But I think that
To cause
most
chaos
people,
is genius.
Most people have untapped genius. I absolutely believe that.
Okay.
I think-
Most
yeah,
people
with that.
do.
Yeah.
But I just think that there's just some people like you can't see the good in.
See, but
what I
that's the
mean.
thing is you have to take the time out to see the good in someone.
No, I also feel like if you've done enough evil, if you've done
Why
certain
is it
things,
evil? Wait.
it's not worth seeing the good in you.
Why?
I
Wait.
don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah.
The
I don't know if I
scales
agree with
is
that.
too tipped.
Wait,
I don't know if I
Brandy,
agree with that.
Brandy, why are you putting them on the same level of genius and evil?
I think when we're just talking about humanity, and
Yeah,
itself,
but you
know
said
what I mean?
some people are not geniuses, but they do eat because they
there's
do
just
evil.
People like if someone's like a pedophile, let's say, and there's so many victims out here.
Yeah.
There could be something that they are a genius at, but that evil that they put into the universe
Cancels that out.
cancels it out. And we as a society shouldn't accept it because the evil they do cancels it out.
But what society teaches you is what society accepts. You don't always have to follow what society does.
No, but I think there's some things that we should accept. Like
Like what?
there should be no pedophiles. There should be no rapists.
But without
Like I think that's basic.
That's asking
like,
for perfection
as
and
we
humanity.
as
yeah, like you
people
can't.
should accept that that's unacceptable. That doesn't mean it doesn't
We-
happen.
we all know
but
it's-
that means it's punished. And if someone
Bring the mic to
is
your face.
committed
Bring the mic.
if someone is committed to making that many victims, we have to cancel out any genius they might have because the pain that they put into the universe oversees that.
But then you have to let the universe
Because
take care of
there's
that.
so, but we as people can take care of
You
it.
can't.
We can.
You can't because
Like,
that's when you start giving, the law the right to be judge and jury. You can't do that. You have to allow
I
the
feel like
universe to take
there's
care of
a
that.
point to that, but I feel like yes, the universe is going to take care of them.
Yeah.
We all know that, but I think as humans, we also it's our job to make sure that those people receive the proper punishment in our time,
See, but
in our lives, if we can.
it's
Like
hard.
it's not everyone. It's super hard. Trust
It's
me, I
hard
know.
to say that you can tell somebody what that punishment should be for them. That's
That's
hard.
true,
You
but
can't do that.
when you have someone that, like, even me myself, I've been through a lot personally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's necessarily fair to be like, as someone that has been a victim, to be like, oh, the universe will deal with it. No, there got to be something right now.
True.
And that's something that we as a people can come to the conclusion of. That doesn't have anything to do with like how racist the criminal justice system is and all those other things. Like there's all these systems that have to be broken down. But there has to be something in the place of it, because even if we have a perfect society where there's no racism and no sexism and no homophobia, no transphobia, everyone's equal, there's still going to be people that choose to do evil. So how do we deal with that? Like, that's something that we have to think about as people. Does that mean there's prisons? Does that mean it's restorative justice? Is there a mix? Yeah.
Brandie, it's Mother's Day.
No, but you got deep. That's real.
That's real.
Nah, I respect it. You got deep, but I feel like you're speaking from a personal place.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's
So
definitely
that's why I'm
personal.
saying you're not thinking logically. You're thinking more personal. So now
I
you
think
feel like
it could be personal and you could be logical.
you can't be both.
Yeah, I think you
can't.
can.
I have to disagree.
You can't be both.
I think
You think you're
can.
being blinded by your personal?
I told you already, right? You can't be. Remember I talked to you about you and your wife, right? You can't be the disciplinarian and the fun parent.
Okay.
There
Yeah, I
has to
remember
be-
that.
There has
Yeah.
to be
a balance.
border. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, when you're think about it, if you're a judge and they tell you it's mandatory 3 years you get caught with a gun, but that
New York.
woman who's a judge, her son may have got caught with a gun, so she's thinking more with her emotions, like, damn, I don't want to put this kid away for 3 years. You can't have that balance. It has to be one or the other. That's why certain judges are picked for certain cases, because they're going to rule with their logic and not their emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I would challenge that you can rule with both, because when you say you can't have any emotions and logic, it kind of says that emotions are illogical, and they're not. And when you have certain emotions, especially in the case that you're talking about, honestly, I would trust someone that has experienced it over someone that hasn't.
So it wouldn't experience be emotion, though. Because for me to bring
but
up
that
something,
doesn't mean it's illogical. It could be perfectly logical. I think, like, even as Black people, when we talk about how the system is unfair and we know why it's unfair, that's emotional. It's also still logical because it's right. And you can be both of those things at once.
Thank you, Brandie. Well said.
Ew.
Well said.
I mean, I agree to a sense, but it's like, if you can do that balance, that doesn't mean the next 4 people can.
That's for everything, though, bro.
But that's where I'm
true.
saying you can't do it. Because
No,
just
'cause
because
you
somebody
wanna
can see her walk
generalize.
and chew gum doesn't mean that they can do it also.
I feel like also like logic alone without emotion kind of
It's
leads
cold.
to the
It's cold.
unfairness that we have,
Yeah.
which is you'll look at, like you said, a judge. They'll look at like the sentencing guidelines, and that's all we're going to look at.
Yeah.
But when you look at it with emotion,
It
you
helps you
also
out.
take into account the
Yeah.
fact that they come from a area that's heavily policed and racially profiled, and these people are getting punished for things that white people are also getting rich off. I feel like the emotion brings all of that into it, because when you only look at logically we're all equal. We know that that's not the case. You kind of need that emotion in there to be like, I know that
That's-
these people are treated unfairly, and I have to fix that. That's the emotion. The logic would be like, well, the Civil Rights Act passed in the 60s. What y'all want?
She
and we know
fucking
that
you up,
that's
Sam.
not the
yeah.
case.
No, I understand. I understand it. I respect it.
We
I
need
respect
logic,
it.
bro. We need both.
We need both.
We
Yeah.
need both. That's why
But
I
it's-
say I'm
it-
both.
I
You
just
have
feel
to
like
be
it's
both.
always hard, because if the 3 of us can be logical,
That's gonna be a cold world.
exactly.
Right.
That's a cold-hearted world without
And that's
emotion,
the thing.
bro.
So that's why I'm like,
You have
it's
to be
hard to
both.
understand it. It's like,
No, it's not, because you love your family.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
an emotion.
Yeah.
But your logic says I have to take care of them.
No, my logic says I ain't answer no phone calls after 8.
Well, that's like there you go. There you go.
They be like, "Oh, I texted you last night. I told you to call me." Nah, I was.
My logic is
relaxed.
like, I ain't got it right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Don't call me.
No,
hit
I
it somebody else.
understand.
Yeah, man. Now we need both, bro.
Um,
Because we're robots if we're just logical.
True.
Yes, facts.
true. You know what I be thinking? Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave that.
Yeah,
That's another conversation. It's Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day. It's about y'all.
It's like, this got real deep.
Word.
You're
It
like,
really
wait,
did. It really
Real
did.
This
Yeah.
is not
I
the
didn't even-
conversation I expected
I'm hungry.
from what I rap about.
I'm hungry. I didn't even smoke. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
I haven't
can't-
smoked either. I'm making
Nothing.
sure I don't smoke yet until I go see my mother. I don't want to be smelling like weed.
Oh, okay, well.
You know what I mean? I'll be rude to her. I, feel
I
like.
would be rude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would be
Yeah.
rude. You
She's
I
probably
thought
gonna
about
be
that
at
shit?
church and shit. I don't want to walk up to the church. Oh, what's up, y'all? Low eyes and stuff.
Yeah,
God
yeah.
bless. God bless. That's what I do in church. God bless. You gotta grab them. You gotta grab their hands like this. God bless. That's how you say hi to him.
Remember I told you my mom texted me, right?
Oh yeah.
My mom texted me, and we don't talk. That's family issues. Whatever. We don't talk.
I totally understand.
You know, she hit me up on some weird, and I'm like, Mom, I didn't forget that you carried me, bitch. I know that you carried me. Like,
she gotta remind you.
Yeah, we're like, damn. And then my pops called me today. I don't talk to him, period. On some list, I need to get some information.
Yep.
And I'm just like, nigga, why y'all both calling me a week apart? You're like,
What do y'all want?
That's parents' intuition.
Like, what do y'all want?
That's parents' intuition.
No, it's not because they be bothering me.
They think about you though. Think about it. When someone got to pick up their phone and text you and that you haven't spoken to, they were thinking about you. You gotta appreciate
I get that. Why you? I get that. I understand why they're calling me.
Yeah,
I get it.
In that moment, you're like, "What the fuck? Leave me alone." But then when you drive, you're like, "Damn."
Nah, I don't think about them.
For real?
I don't.
Damn. I don't know.
I've learned to separate that because who y'all are seeing now is because I've removed that from my life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because that
valid.
thought.
You
that
said we
thought-
got deep. You got deep.
I'm just saying.
You got deep.
That's just the truth. Like,
Show got deep. Just
yeah.
now.
I'm just letting y'all know. Man, happy Mother's
We on
Day.
the train right now.
That's the rain. I told you. That's the rain. The rain
I'm
bring it
over
out of
here
you.
But you said it was just women. I feel like
But you brought
all
that
of
energy.
us-
You brought that energy.
You brought that energy.
You brought it.
Listen,
you open.
I
You
wasn't
open.
at the window like, yes. No.
So I'm gonna ask you some generic ass fucking interview questions,
Yep.
just so everybody knows who Brandie Blaze is and all that other bullshit.
I
Sam,
feel
I'm
like
not.
nothing is generic with me though.
Okay. I mean,
She's already deep again. Look, it's the rain.
I'm saying
telling
the
you.
questions we're gonna ask.
It's
right,
the rain.
We're gonna get back to it.
Questions, like, calm down, Brandie.
You know, we're gonna get back to all of that. You know, but you know, Sam and I just let everybody know who Brandie Blaze is. Who is Brandie Blaze?
I'm a rapper. I mean, I guess also social commentator. No,
So you're an artist.
Yeah,
I am. I was actually
Artiste.
I've been performing since I was 3 years old, which is crazy. But I didn't start taking music seriously until about 6 or 7 years ago. Before that, I was an activist. That's why I sound the way that I do. Like,
Oh, you
I
sound
was,
educated.
yeah, very much. It's dope.
in the streets, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's
Shutting
up.
down
Yeah.
roads and squaring off with police and riot gear.
Oh, you was out there on
Oh,
the phone.
yeah,
no,
I was out there, out
I
there.
got a lot. I got even more respect.
More
for you.
respect.
This is like Trayvon Martin, Eric Garner type of time in our history. So
Okay.
that's when I was out there real heavy.
Yeah, I remember that time frame.
Yeah.
Niggas was out there, son.
Mike
Deep.
Brown, like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I was out there. Like,
That's what's up, man.
Let me ask you a question, right? Being an activist, is it more dangerous for women or men?
It's definitely more dangerous for women.
Easier to attack.
But I feel like with men, they come with aggression.
It's not even that. It's like the reason that I don't really heavily organize anymore is because sometimes people forget their intersections, which
Explain.
sounds crazy,
what's
right?
intersection?
Yeah,
So
we were lost.
I was like, exit 18?
when I'm organizing with black men, right?
Okay.
Obviously, we're all black.
Yeah.
So that's the focus. But I feel like you also can't take out of focus the fact that I'm a woman and I'm queer. Those are all my identities.
Okay.
So I can't just focus on just black. I have to focus on the totality of me.
Okay.
And there's also people within blackness that even I don't fit into, but I have to focus on them as well. We have to focus on all black people.
Inclusive.
So I'm able-bodied. We have to focus on disabled.
Wait, what? Time out. What does able-bodied mean?
So like I don't
She
have
breaking
any
it down
disability.
yeah,
today.
son. This is
I'm loving it.
Right?
I'm
mad
loving
information.
it. I'm gonna be watching this on YouTube.
Word.
No bull.
I don't have any disabilities.
Okay.
So I'm able-bodied.
Ah.
That's a privilege, right?
I'm about to get that. I'm an able body.
I'm
Yo, you got this nigga in his bag.
I'm an able body.
You gonna use
Yo,
that
I'm
on
about to be
everything.
killing all the black women. Like, listen, queen, I'm an able body. I come in peace. Peace and love, queen. LL Cool J fingers.
yo.
Stupid nigga.
Okay. I'm also light skinned.
Okay.
So that means
Now
that
that's
wait.
Okay,
Let
I
her finish. Let her
experience
finish.
blackness differently than than another black woman that's darker skinned than me.
Okay.
That's a privilege that I have to speak out about.
You writing all these down, Sam?
Oh yeah.
We got
You say,
layers.
I'm my notes.
We got
Yes,
layers.
right?
I'm in my
Yo.
notes.
We got layers on this one.
I'm cisgender, so I'm not a trans
Wait,
woman.
nigga.
What's
Wait.
it? No, I'm trying to understand. A cisgender?
Yes.
What
So
Let her finish.
I
No,
identify
wait.
as the gender I was born with. That makes me cisgender.
Okay.
There's trans people where it's the opposite. So that's also someone that I have to stand up for. So I feel like when we're talking about Black liberation, it has to be all Black people or it's no Black people. It has to be all of us for it to work. So when I was organizing, it was hard for me to be like, I can only focus on being Black. No, there's all these other intersections that I experience as a Black person and other Black people experience that I don't. So we have to take all of that into account when we're talking about liberation. That's kind of hard for some people to grasp, which made it hard for me to organize.
Yeah, that's a lot
and
for
I
somebody
feel like
plate.
that's a simple, but when you break it down, it's just we either all together
or we're not. Facts.
It don't work.
All that other shit means nothing.
I get liberation for you, what does that do for me as a Black woman? I'm still a woman.
True.
I'm also not straight. What does that do for me?
What is
Nothing.
queer? What is queer?
Yeah.
I consider myself pansexual.
Now I gotta write this down.
Oh, y'all
She
didn't
went
know
from
y'all
queer
were coming
to
class.
pansexual.
Damn, I'm not
like,
over here like,
whoa.
damn, I gotta keep holding my phone.
Oh, you didn't know you were coming to class today.
No, I didn't.
we in school.
Hey, listen, I'm loving
I'm
it though.
loving
Go
it.
ahead.
This is great.
Pansexual. What's pansexual?
I'm pansexual.
Wait,
so
you got to answer what queer is first.
Oh
There's
shit,
layers.
there's another one. Hold on,
There's
let me,
layers.
Okay.
let me make the commas. Hold on. All right. queer.
Rewind. So queer is just over-encompassing LGBTQ.
Okay.
You rock
The
with
Q is
whatever.
queer. Some people identify as queer. Some people don't. I don't really have a preference, so I'm probably not the person to ask.
So wait, what's the difference between queer and bi?
Bi is a specific orientation. So
Okay.
queer would be the umbrella.
Okay.
So you're just everything.
Bi would be under it.
Okay. Like they have a choice.
And,
like they
right.
pick.
And
Okay.
some people do identify as queer and some people don't. You know, it's
Yeah,
kind of
oftentimes
how you feel.
Oftentimes I always hear women saying they're queer. I never really hear a lot of men saying they're queer, but it's very rare when I hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you just think of it, queer is the umbrella.
Now I have a question.
Everyone's under it.
Can men be bi?
Absolutely.
I was always confused because how does a man be bi?
Can a woman be bi?
I don't know. I'm not a woman. Only you could tell me that.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to say nothing, but like, yo, you ask for a threesome. Everyone thinks
I want it with a
you
woman,
bi, right? And no one has problems with bi women.
None. That's
At
another-
least
that's another
not
chick comes to
straight
the-
men don't. Straight men don't.
No, we don't. We want that.
Because you want threesome. So the same applies
I think
to
I want
a man. He
think-
could be bi too.
I think men want things because it's put into our head or it's shown in our face, and then because once I actually had a threesome, I was like, oh, this is mad work. I don't want this shit. No bullshit. No bullshit. Like that's me. I had threesomes. I'm experienced.
Facts.
But, like, in college,
one ride at a time.
Yeah, like
right?
once I did it, I was like during that shit, I remember I had the dildo. I was doing this. I'm like, yo, this is mad work. Nigga.
For real,
I'm
son?
tight. Yo,
I was having
wait,
fun.
no, that's what I was
I
like.
love
he
them
was on
shits. I was having mad
nah,
fun,
because
bro.
it was like, because I'm gonna tell you what happened. I ain't gonna say none of the girls' names, but when you
we
have
never
a
do.
threesome,
Come on,
right?
son. We don't do that.
I was in a relationship with either one of them. I dated both of them before, but it was weird because
So you
it was-
knew both of their bodies.
I
You knew
did. I did. But
So
one,
then what was
but
the
they,
problem?
because they're greedy. Oh, they're greedy, right? They're like, oh, before she get here, I want mines now. I'm like, damn.
Wait.
Well, you should have been the one to be like.
But how do you tell them? How do you tell them no when you about to be like, yo, I'm supposed to be lit?
I'd be
My
like,
niggas don't
I
even
got
know.
enough for both of y'all.
Oh, I got enough. It's just that I don't
No,
feel like
in
giving it
this
all.
moment, no one
Okay.
gets first.
Okay. Yeah. I should have did that.
You should have. You should have.
I should've.
You should have beat and don't nut. Give her 5 minutes.
Oh, I did. I did.
5
I
minutes.
gave a strong 9.
That's it.
Strong 9. I was gonna give you odd numbers because what I just like me. If I give you a quickie, I'm just pulling.
Wait,
out.
you nutted?
No, I didn't
Oh yeah,
nut.
you gotta hold that back.
I be
you
like-
gotta edge that.
You gotta hit it from the back, right? And then you just go.
You gotta edge that.
You gotta hit it from the back. I'm gonna show you, right? You gotta hit it from the back, and you just go. Ah, all right.
I
Stand there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, then you have to stand.
I stand there
it's
like-
crucial steps.
I
You
stand there
gotta
like-
stand there.
You want something to drink? Keeping it real.
Oh shit.
Life and times of Sam Johnson.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And she just standing there, sitting there, look back at you.
Like,
Stop.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah,
she's
yeah,
coming
chill,
over. We gotta
chill.
shower. Get ready. Come on. You gotta act like you just got here.
Wait, you didn't rub one out before?
No.
You got
Okay,
with the
that
threesome.
was your other mistake.
Yeah, you got to rub one out.
Why? I was young. I had mad energy.
No.
No.
You about to deal with 2 women.
But I feel like
Yeah.
when you nut, right? After you nut, right? You think totally different. I didn't want my mind to be open. Yeah, like you think totally different, bro. Think about
it.
it. Like I don't even masturbate like that because I feel like God's watching me. Like I don't know. That's just weird. That's just weird. Y'all never thought about that?
Nope.
No.
I'm
So think about it, right?
all the
Think
time
about it.
if I can.
Think about like I'm weird, right? So think about how they be like, oh, spirits are around you, or like somebody who may pass is always
gonna
around
cast
you,
this
right?
nut.
Nah, I don't want you looking at me in
They gonna
bed.
cast this nut.
They be standing over me like this nigga Sam. What's wrong with him? Why he keep
Yo,
masturbating?
legit. When my girl,
don't think
when,
of that.
When the house is when I'm in the house by myself, my wife will literally text me, "Don't molest yourself."
Oh shit.
Okay,
That's real. That's real.
Legit.
That's real.
No, because I love to watch porn. I watch porn in the morning on my way to work. I watch porn.
I watch porn once I get home from work.
Nah, I need that. My Twitter
No,
feed is
why
all
do y'all
porn.
have like a porn schedule?
Because that's what you do as a man. As a man,
That's
that's
it.
what you do because you don't want nobody interrupting. Like if I watch my porn, period, if it's not in my room, it's always in the
But that's
bathroom.
why I'm
I
like,
start in the bathroom.
I'm single and there's no one to interrupt me, so I don't have a porn schedule.
Well, you're
No,
a
no,
woman
no.
though. You think different.
How? No, I'm trying to get
There's
one.
literally
Yo, listen,
no one
listen.
in my house.
Listen,
Oh.
if I could bust a nut every day, I would, my nigga.
Nah.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
would.
at your age, bro.
Who told you
You
that?
can't at your age.
Who told you that?
A nut every day
Wait.
and get all your shit done?
Wait, so you've never met yo? So this is kind of I don't know. I don't
Nah,
know
get
how,
your shit off, King.
I don't know how weird this is. I don't know how weird this is.
Get your shit off,
But you'll
King.
never be like, ooh, let me see how many nuts I can get off in a week.
Nah.
Yeah,
I know how many I can get off in a day.
See, yeah, I can.
Wow.
I can get.
I know how many I get off in a day.
How many
I
can you
get
get
you.
off in a
I get
day?
you a good 8.
In a day. That's
in
not
a
bad.
day?
But it's gonna take me at least 45 minutes for each nut though.
Oh nah,
I'm not nothing quick.
You wildin'.
Nah, I'm not nothing quick because
Nope.
I'm like trying to do the
competitive.
math on that time.
I'm competitive.
Wait, what?
I'm
Competitive what?
I'm competitive with myself. Period.
With your
I'm competitive with myself because I gotta learn. I gotta make her nut and I gotta make her orgasm. There's a difference.
That's
Okay.
facts.
Okay.
That's a
It is
difference.
All right.
So I know when she's nutting, that ain't nothing to me. I'm going for that orgasm.
going for that
I want that
orgasm.
leg shake.
And that's
I want
why-
that. I want that when she lay there. She like this.
Yeah, but you can't. But let's check it. Check it though. Check it though.
Like this. Look,
Sam,
look. She be like,
I feel you.
hold on. Hold on. Her legs shaking. You like, yeah. You standing there like,
But
you
check
want
it.
some juice?
Check it though. If you had no put one off before you did that,
Yeah.
you can make that shit happen
True.
all day long.
True.
All day long.
True. I've been there.
That's
before.
why I bust off.
But
nigga.
see, but I be wanting to go to
I
the
bust
gym and
off,
shit
nigga.
though.
So
you
I still
can't go to
bust
the gym
off.
after you nut, bro.
Oh, I bust off. I still go.
For
This
real?
went
Yep.
like in a really strange direction.
Nah, this is it's lit talk.
This is lit talk.
That's what it is. There's
lit
no
talk.
scripted questions
Yeah,
over here.
that's it.
Everything's
I was
organic.
like, we was talking about black
it.
liberation,
That's
and
why
then we
people love
went
it.
to
This
y'all's
is what we
like
do.
masturbation schedules. Like,
Yeah, nah.
Hey, you
I'm
need
just
it.
surprised. I'm surprised at you, bro.
Why?
I'm 33, bro. I'm still nigga. My wife be like, yo, my nigga, come on, son.
Oh, she'll be like, "Yo, give me some time. I need a
Nigga, I
break."
gotta give it a couple days.
See, but that's the thing with me. When we go in, I'm going in.
I go in all the time.
I'm trying to make you tap personally.
I'm a Tim's nigga. I'm going in all the
Okay,
time.
that's real. That's real.
I'm a Tim's
That's real.
nigga.
That's
you know
real.
what I mean? I'm at work,
That's real.
son.
That's
you know
real.
what I mean? You get 1,000% of this.
That's real. I gotta take my socks off to get this in real quick.
Word.
Hold on. I need this grip too. Hold on. Let me put this foot
all
up
of
right
that
over
shit,
there.
nigga.
Like that.
Shit, nigga. How you been performing in Boston for a few years?
She's like, you gonna go back into the question?
crazy.
Classic.
No. Before we got sidetracked,
Classic.
you explained the queer, which is the umbrella.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Now
I have a
it's the
question about that
pansexual.
queer.
Okay, go ahead.
I had seen on your IG that said you were a feminist, but we had Bernadine and she was getting mad at us. She was like, "Oh, black women are part of the feminist community."
Oh my God, that's so
He
complicated.
paraphrased a little bit. That's a
Because
paraphrase.
I remember she said something like that, like black
It's
women can't be
paraphrasing.
feminists or something like that. Or
Something
it's
like
not
that, yeah.
for them. It's not
Yeah.
for black
Yes,
women.
It's not for
okay.
them, yeah.
So the mainstream feminist movement is very much like
White people.
white,
Yep.
upper middle class, like type of white women. So I agree to a point. Like I consider myself like a trap feminist.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I
Now
love
gotta get-
that
you got more.
shit.
Yo, listen.
Yo, Brandie Blaze
Yo,
in the
you need
fucking
a
building, son.
YouTube.
For real.
Trap. Nigga, this is going.
Yeah.
You know how much followers you should get off of that shit?
Nigga, that would
Trap
fire on the
That's
feminist?
shirt.
like my whole thing.
That would be dope on a shirt.
That's it. Yeah.
Trap feminist.
You should do that.
That's my whole thing that I'm trying to push with Brandie Blaze. So me as a trap feminist, I look at it like feminism has to center, like we were talking about the black liberation, it has to center all women, but there's going to be women that are even more marginalized. They have to be in the conversation too. If they're not in the conversation, it don't matter. Like we can have this talk about feminism, but we're the hood black girls. We're the trans girls. We're the gay girls. Like, come on. Like, where's all the girls of color? We all got to be at that table. So, you know, I consider myself a hood girl. So
I respect it.
Hey.
I'm glad you explained it because I didn't understand
Nigga,
it.
we're both taking notes. I'm looking at things I gotta write down, where
Listen,
to go.
I got trap feminists,
your papers are
pansexual.
due next week.
Listen, I'm able-bodied.
No, not for real though. We needed this.
No lie.
Because we're not around that area, that crowd. So we
Yeah.
don't understand.
And I think like that's like I feel like the hood is so woke, and there's just
I think this is the most woke the hood's been.
hood
Yeah.
is so woke, and I feel like people assume like the hood is stupid. If you from the hood, you stupid. You don't
Nah.
know that thing. Like yo, we are so
We have information
woke.
now.
And like even me just telling y'all these different terms, it wasn't like oh nah, screw that. I don't want to hear none of that. It was like yo, let me take these notes.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
Because guess what? We want no problems.
Facts. It's not even that. It's more so. It's
you
more
know,
so.
because the Rainbow Gang, we come out.
Y'all come
gang,
out.
gang.
Yo.
I don't think it's that. I think it's like we like that knowledge.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
like we want to know that, so that way when we have another woman or another guy who may be queer, pansexual,
We know how to-
able-bodied, we're already like in tune. We
Yeah.
can be like, yo, I know
Right.
exactly what you're talking about. Boom.
Yeah. I mean, we don't
That's
understand.
Yeah.
beautiful.
And that's the thing. We don't understand.
But we wanna know.
We want to know.
But
That's the
I
thing.
feel like a lot of times we don't have to necessarily understand. You
Thank
don't
you.
necessarily have to understand what my life is like.
Yeah.
But do you,
You
have
have to respect
empathy?
Yes.
And do you have respect for it? That's really all you need. You don't have to understand it. There's things about your life
You don't even
as
have
a
to
straight
accept
black
it.
man
Exactly.
that I'm not gonna
Accept.
understand.
Yeah.
But
But you have to respect it though.
we are black people, and as hard as I ride for black men, I be kind of hard on black men sometimes because I expect y'all to ride that hard for me and for other black people because y'all got that power.
Okay,
So yeah,
we're gonna get into it then, right? So me and Sho and I, we share the quotes every week that we have from our podcast, and one of my quotes was, let me see, I don't want to misquote myself.
Don't misquote that shit.
You know what I mean?
yeah, let's
Because
do
it
that.
was something pertaining to the women of color in our community. I didn't want to say just black women because it's Spanish women, there's Latinas, you know, there's Cape Verdeans and all that stuff, and everybody doesn't.
They're all
always
black.
consider- but they
African,
don't consider
African
them
descent. African descent.
But
right,
I call them
think it is different to say
But I
women
say
of
it's
color
women of
and
color.
black women. Black women is like
Black.
just those women.
Okay.
right.
But in the urban community, it's women of color. So that's why I never want to subject it just to black
Bag of
women.
M&Ms.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even
Right?
though I do think there's some things that should just be us, but you know,
Like
that's
what?
a whole other conversation.
We got time. We got time. Yeah, no, I feel you.
True.
What you got, Sam?
Let me see. My internet's taking a long time to load right quick. Hold on.
I got
Hold
you.
on. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Because I was looking for it.
I
It was
got you.
oh, I got it now. Boom.
You got it? All right.
I had said, I don't know. That's the other one. Nope.
That's the other one.
Nope. I gotta find it.
I got
Unless
you.
you got it.
Speaking for myself, I want women of color within the urban community to take responsibility for the shit they say. You can't uplift black men on Monday, then tear us down as niggas by Wednesday. It's hypocritical as fuck.
Now read the quote underneath that I wrote. The post.
Oh, that was on your page.
Oh.
That was on our page. I got you. It's right here.
I made it so that way people would just see that because I know they won't read the caption underneath.
Here it is. Here's the caption underneath. Can't uplift the community and tear it down at the same time. There's work to be done on both sides. Acknowledging bullshit is the first step. Call out your friends when you see it. If not, then you're a part of the problem. End quote. Sam Johnson.
100% agree with that. Here's the thing. I think sometimes that people think valid criticism is an attack or hate, and it's not. If us as black women are saying, hey, listen, there's some things y'all as black men need to work on when it comes to us, and it's X, Y, and Z, and that's, I'm not even gonna go down that road, but
Yeah, there's a list.
yes, there is. I think that that's super valid, and it should be taken into consideration. And it's not hating, and it's not, you know, trying to block y'all from anything. It's not that at all. It's saying that, like I was saying about intersections. If y'all are straight, cisgender black men, y'all have to understand the intersection that you're at, which is very unique, which is that you get discriminated against based on race.
Exactly.
But you don't get discriminated against based on gender, and you don't get discriminated against for gender expression.
Okay.
What do you
you
mean
get
by gender
seen-
expression?
What I mean is either trans men or gay men that may be femme.
Okay, I understand that part.
Okay.
So you have to understand where your intersection is. Like, let's say your intersection is here,
So,
which is
wait.
like, I deal with being black. But then there's these people under here that are like, I deal with being black and being a woman.
Yeah.
I deal with being black and being gay. I deal with being black and being trans. And you come down like this. And I feel like sometimes when we point that out, sometimes black men take that as an attack, and it's not. What it's saying is you have to understand your position in this. And your position in this is here. And there's people that's down here. And we have to bring up everybody
To the same level.
Right. And part of that is acknowledging that you're here. Because if you acknowledge that you're here, you're acknowledging the people that are here. If you don't acknowledge that and be like, oh, well, my experience is the be all and end all, you're erasing everybody under you. So I'm, like I said, I'm a light-skinned black woman. My experiences with blackness are different.
Yeah.
I can't ever say that I experience more than a dark-skinned black woman. It's false.
Yeah.
It's false.
Totally different.
And if I choose that hill to die on, I'm ignoring all the black people under me. That's not fair. And I think that that's just all it is. It's just acknowledge where you're at in the intersections and be better. And be better means that you stand up for everybody that comes under you. Because we can't stand up for you on top of us if you're also stepping down on us.
Bars.
That was a bar. I didn't want to say nothing after that. I'm like, let the beat
Bars.
breathe.
Yeah, for real.
Let the beat breathe.
That is-
Okay, go ahead. You got your shit, queen. Go ahead.
For
You
real.
got your shit
man.
all the way off.
That's Brandie Blaze.
Ew.
She's been coming in here since guns blazing.
I'm glad like she's giving us a whole ton of like education today.
Shit, we didn't know. We needed
But
this.
I also see that she's on like the black, like not black feminist, but like she's for everybody. So that's why I wanted to read that quote
Yeah.
to her to see from a woman's perspective what she felt on it. Because when I put the quote up, a lot of people didn't read the caption underneath.
Niggas read that shit
And
and
read
went
that
off.
shit.
caption was important.
But it made some of the women
Go
comment
off.
from emotional
Yeah.
standpoints. And I'm like,
right, because they didn't see
'cause
the
I'm
caption,
like, yo,
but that caption was important.
and that's why I didn't understand. I'm like, yo, why
That's
y'all
why I was
coming
like,
at me?
I'm just here for the comments.
You coming because I knew what it was gonna do. But I was like, I want to see if people gonna pay attention and read the caption underneath first. But all they did was read the soundbite, and I'm like, it's half a soundbite. And people are like, oh, you tagged me. I'm like, I'll tag you because I respect you. So I wanted to see what your opinion was on it.
Right.
None of this is personal. It doesn't come from a personal place. It's coming from a perspective of a black man, period. Where I see where black women are uplifting black men after Nipsey gets killed, but then 3 days later, it's niggas ain't shit. If a nigga ain't got his own car, he ain't shit. I'm like, what the fuck? You was calling us kings on Monday, though.
For real.
That's where it don't make sense. So I feel like it's hypocritical as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
I
my
also-
whole
wait,
thing is that
I also feel like a lot of people are afraid to comment on things regarding black women because they're afraid of the clapback. I'm not afraid of clapback.
I'm not afraid
personally,
of clapback
at all. Like
You know
I
what
want
mean?
the conversation.
We
But
take how many L's? We
Facts.
take mad consequences.
I
over
want.
here.
I'm open to any conversation, but I don't want you to have an emotional conversation because it's not going to be a fair ground.
It won't be no.
At all, because I'm going to come with you from a logical standpoint. All right, this is my guy. This is my perspective from a man's point of view. I want yours from a woman's point of view, but without the emotion. Don't come with me no personal shit. Like, oh, no,
But
you guys don't
I-
understand
I
because I go
think-
through this and I went through this.
I think
I
Sam.
would challenge that
Yeah,
you're
hold on.
coming from no emotion.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're always
Because
coming from
there's-
emotion.
There's exactly
Always.
the emotion is I don't like what you're saying.
Now, you
That's
saying that
an
all people? Or you
emotion.
saying that's women?
No, I'm saying to you.
No, I'm saying when I want to have that conversation with
Right.
somebody.
I that's why I'm challenging the fact that you're coming from only logic and no emotion, because there's definitely there's emotion
In everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. Even what people would say is no emotion is still an emotion. There's something in that
So
that's
now-
making you challenge it. So what I would say to that is, like, you cannot understand like someone saying, "Oh, you know, these dudes ain't this and that," and that's the type of music I make too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. She be
As
talking her
pro-black
shit.
as I am, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I would say sometimes you have to understand that you can't divorce logic and emotion. You can't, because even this whole explanation I gave for y'all from like the top to down, you would say like I was logical and not emotional, right? But there was all types of emotion.
It read in her
tied
face.
into
Oh,
that.
yeah, I seen it.
Body language,
Because
everything.
I couldn't express it without any type
Passion.
of emotion, right? And I think sometimes that people try to shut down conversations because they'll be like, oh, you're being emotional. But like, yo, that emotion is valid as hell. If I'm telling y'all, yo, listen, as black men, y'all need to step it up. And this is personally why I'm telling you, y'all need to step it up, because this is what I have experienced from y'all and not like white people. Like, yeah, there's gonna be emotion in that, and there's a lot of pain in that, but that doesn't make it any less illogical, and it doesn't make it make any less sense.
There's nothing wrong with saying that, but it's the way you say it. And I think that's what.
I feel like I'm the worst person.
No, you're not
Yeah.
expressing.
Because I know you heard.
No, I heard
my
everything you
song.
said.
Yeah.
Everything you said
No,
was
not
right.
just what I'm saying. You heard my music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've heard everything that you just elaborated, right? But everybody's not going to say it the same way as you. And that's where I'm coming
Maybe
from.
that's why I'm here.
True. That's look at the way the
Because
universe
people
handled that.
can't
saying?
express that, but I totally understand it, and maybe I could just express
You're in
it
tune
differently.
with yourself.
Yeah.
You're in tune with your mind.
Yeah,
you know,
and
a little
I
bit.
feel like I'm really strongly in tune with black women, because that's all I
Yeah.
know. I was raised by black
a
women.
lot of us don't know how to express ourselves verbally. We just know reaction.
Yeah, well,
That's it.
that's what we also talked about. I was like, we said that with Candy. I was like, with Candace, what's it, Swipes and Giggles?
Swipes and giggles.
Swipes and giggles.
The vault.
I had told her, I was like, I feel like women should be patient with black men in general, because we're taught to be one way, or taught to be a certain way up until we're 18. Once we turn 18 or 17, we kind of get our own personality, and we're able to choose what we want to decipher as this is emotion, or this is me, or this is what my mom wants, or my family wants, or this is what I want. Like, growing up until I was 18, you're taught to be tough, not to be soft, not to be emotional, be in tune with your emotions. You're not taught to, oh, Buddha's having a bad day, let me ask him about his day. It's more
Yeah.
so, bitch ass nigga, Buddha.
Bitch ass nigga.
Bitch ass nigga.
No,
Nigga,
ain't
that's
true.
what
That's
we're
legit.
taught.
Yeah, that's
so
legit.
that's why I'm like,
That's legit.
you have to be patient with us. I understand that you guys want us to step it up, but you guys still have to be patient with us.
I think
Period.
you also have to think about the conditioning that we get as black women and girls, which is we get our own separate conditioning away from you guys, which is, yeah, it's totally valid that like you guys get taught to like suppress your emotions and you got to be like the biggest man on the block.
You really do.
Super valid.
You really
but
do.
what I'm saying is, when you ask us to be patient, you're kind of forgetting that we have our own conditioning separate from you guys, which is any exploration of our identity as women is we're fast. We can't, you know what I'm saying, express ourselves as people. We can't explore ourselves. We can't explore our bodies, our communities, because we're automatically look at that little fast girl. And then if something bad happens to you, then it's you deserved it because you were a fast girl. Or something happened to you and your reaction, promiscuity is like a big symptom of trauma, sexual trauma. And we'll look at little girls that have gone through things and then they act out in that way, seeking love from boys, and then we just be like, oh, they hoes and they this and they that. And
We call those girls
also
daddy-
like
daddy's girl
conditioned
issues.
to take care of y'all. Like we're conditioned to be like your emotional support. Think about like the women in your life and be like, yo, she put herself last. Because we're supposed to take care of you, and we're supposed to take care of our kids, and we're supposed to take care of our community. And a lot of times we don't even get to know ourselves as people because our job is to take care of everything. So that's why I challenge, like, a lot of us don't have patience because it's like, yo, I've been dealing with y'all, trying to go through your hyper masculinity since I was 5.
See, but then you know what to
and
me?
I'm tired.
Do you know what that sounds like? But you know what that sounds like? An excuse.
Hold on. Time out.
I don't
Hold
think
on,
so.
Brandie, I
That
got
sounds
you.
like an
Time out.
excuse.
Time out.
Go ahead.
Now, I grew up in an African household. Everybody knows that now. I wasn't taught anything to respect a woman, period, if it wasn't for my father.
Okay.
Because of the way he reacted to my mom's.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I know how to deal with women.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In an African culture, women don't even have a voice, which is most third world countries don't have a voice. So now to come here and to see the opposite of that, this is why I can now sit down and listen to a woman talk about whatever she's going through. I might not understand. I'm 99% of the time I don't understand what they're talking about, but I will give that air.
Yeah.
That is it. And then I'll adjust as best as I can. I'm gonna forget because we niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm gonna forget.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget, and that's where I think that is where a woman needs to at least be patient. That's where I think the patience comes in. Like if you see your man is doing his best, like he's trying, he's
making the effort.
Making the effort. That's
Making
why
the
last
effort.
week's episode was effort over substance.
Yep.
Like you working and you're doing the best you can. I can't be perfect for you.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not perfect for me either.
At all.
You know, we're dealing with each other's bullshit.
At all.
But we have to understand that we have to stand on the same platform together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're right. The black women are taught to just take care of the family and take care of everybody else and never take care of themselves. We as men need to give them a timeout from time and go,
of course.
Please.
and go do whatever you want to do.
Go get
be
chocolate
gone,
wasted.
Right,
whatever.
that's what I'm saying. You're trying to unlearn your teaching.
Yeah.
We have to unlearn ours. It just so happens that us unlearning ours impacts you.
So we're
probably
being
in
selfish.
A negative way.
Yeah.
That
Well,
you perceive
we're
as
looking
a
at
negative
you
way.
exactly.
You unlearning yours impacts me in a positive way. So I encourage it. Now, if my unpacking impacts you negatively because now I'm not here to be your mama and the chick you having sex with,
That's
and
where the real
your
man
housemaid
comes
and
in.
this and that, then you look at like, that's a negative. I don't want her to have
And
that.
now,
We're all
Brandie,
unpacking. It's just different impacts.
and what
you
she's
gotta
saying-
kind of eat that impact.
Yeah,
Because
and what
that's
she's
part
saying
of
on
us.
that, what she's saying on that, on the fact that now you don't have a mama to take care of you, that's why I call a lot of niggas bitch ass niggas. That to me is a bitch ass nigga, because you can't take care of yourself.
Well, I mean, he might not have been taught how to take care of himself.
Then you need to learn, nigga.
But you
if you
can't-
no. If you're a man, if you call yourself I'm a man, it's a man.
See, but that's the
then
perspective
learn.
you're coming from, though, and that's
'Cause-
what's wrong.
No, it's not. Because you
Because
expect me to. Wait, you're not being easy on them. Why the fuck should I be easy on you?
I mean,
that's
that's
choice.
true.
I'm not gonna be easy on niggas.
Okay.
Never. I would never be easy on men
but
because
like
you
you-
expect that's as much. The same pressure y'all put on them, put it on yourself. How would you like it?
I mean,
That's what it is.
that's equal. I mean, I agree,
That's what it is, bro.
but I still have.
I can stand on my own. I don't need my woman.
Okay.
I've never needed them. I've never needed anybody, really. I can take care of myself. I can cook, clean, take care of myself emotionally, all of that shit. I don't need a woman to get me dressed. I don't need to tell me shit. I had to learn that, though.
But you do need a woman for that.
No, you
Time
don't.
out, time out.
No, you don't.
Time out. We had a conversation on the podcast, right, where you said you was a certain way until you had kids with your wife.
No. That's different. You're talking about something completely different.
No, listen what I'm saying.
Okay.
That came from a woman. Without that woman and your kids, you would not have changed emotionally. You would not have you would not have learned these new traits that you have, period, with your daughters if it wasn't for a woman.
Once again, you jumping to a different point.
I'm not.
You are. Because
You're saying you don't
what
need a
we're
woman.
No, I don't need a woman to not be my mama. I don't need a
Oh,
mama.
okay, yeah, I
That's what I'm
understand that.
That's what I'm talking
I understand
about.
that, yeah.
That aspect that you're talking about,
Yeah.
that's maturity and growth.
Okay.
Okay? Because I can't act like I'm 23 again. I'm 33 now.
But a woman taught you how to be soft.
My experiences with
A
that
woman taught you
Yes.
how to be soft.
I was already
Aren't
soft.
you a straight cisgendered man?
Of course.
Proud.
Yeah,
So
proud.
so
Using
so
that
another
new
so
terminology.
another.
Yo, all you did was add to this nigga's ass. All you did was
Oh, it's
add.
about to be
He's
lit.
going off.
It's
You know
about
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
lit.
Right.
Yo, the conversation is gonna be
It's
lit.
about to be
Listen, bro,
crazy
let me
now.
put you on, my
That's
I'm
nigga.
like, come here, Queen. Let me talk to you. Are you able-bodied?
You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm a straight cisgendered
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
You know
Let
what I
them know. No, I feel you. I'm just saying for us men, we need to stop going, women do this, women do that. No, nigga, look at yourself.
Yeah, true.
That's
I
all.
feel like
That's all I ask for men.
men need women just as much as women need men.
Exactly, but don't put the same. If you can't handle the pressure we put on them, then don't ask them for the same
Right.
thing.
I feel like, you kind of have to stand up in yourself
Yeah.
as you are as a person.
Can you
Like-
stand alone?
Yeah.
Like, probably the strongest man in my life has been my grandfather. He passed away 10 years ago.
Blessings to him.
And he's been a stronger man in my life than my father or any other man in my life. That doesn't mean that I then didn't learn how to be a woman or interact with men because that was the only strong man in my life. Like, you still learn all those things. And sometimes it's like, yo, we have to look at it like, yo, you're standing with these young men, teaching them to be men. I'm going to stand with these young women to teach them how to be young women. But sometimes in the clutch, we can switch.
Yeah.
And that person's going to be all right.
Yeah, man. Like, if you had kids now, will your wife be able to leave? You'll be like, hey, make sure you feed the kids and all of that, and you'll be able to take care of that perfectly. Why?
And I think that's more so because of the way I grew up. It's more so like you try to break the cycle.
Yeah.
Like, so if you used to do things a certain way, and now you're realizing those ways weren't the best.
Yeah.
You don't want your kid to ever experience that at all. Period. Like that's why I always tell everybody, I don't play negative music around my nieces and nephews. Period. Because I don't ever want to take away their innocence.
Oh, my kids are ratchet. They
No,
love
that's
Cardi B.
fine. That's fine. But me,
They're ratchet as fuck.
I want my
No,
I want my
totally
nieces and
understand
nephews
what
to
you
be
mean.
innocent as long as they can.
No,
because
facts.
once they actually start to learn stuff and grasp and break down things,
It's gonna
become
hurt.
scary.
It's gonna
You
hurt.
know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
want them to be a child as long as they can, because I wasn't a child after like 6, 7 years old.
No, that's not right.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So
Survival first.
6, 7 years old back then is totally different. 6, 7 now.
Oh.
Totally
They
different. We
live
ain't
a
had no
life.
iPads and phones and
No.
stuff where we
Yeah.
can go straight to porn and all that shit and go to World Star and see
We
dudes
had
get
it.
knocked out. All
Yeah.
the motherfuckers get shot.
We had
and all
A,
that.
we had A side, B side.
Totally
nigga.
different now.
That was it.
Yeah,
man.
so
We gotta take care of the babies. You know?
do got
Yeah.
we are the new generation.
Because we also want to, like, you know what? I know a lot of men learn about empathy for women and what we go through by virtue of your relationship to women.
Mm-hmm.
So you learn it because you love your wife. You learn it because you love your daughter. You have
Yep.
a daughter. You learn it because you love your mother. We have to teach, like, yo, women are valid and important without a relationship to you.
Facts.
Mm.
Facts.
That should be the lesson, because too many men learn to value women because they have a daughter.
Well, I
And then
valued
what
prior,
about
so.
no? Of course,
Let me
but,
just.
Yeah.
but you know, there's plenty dudes
No,
that
they are.
you know
Yeah.
that was dogs and
And they got a
treated
daughter
women
and they changed.
awful.
They
And then
changed.
they had a daughter, and then it was like. But then what about all those other people's daughters that they damaged on the
Collateral
way
damage.
to get their own?
Collateral damage.
I mean, it
You
is
have
bad
to
to think that way. It's
about that,
collateral
right?
damage.
So
It is
we have
bad.
to teach them from young
Yeah.
not to be that way.
but you know what we call those type of niggas? Bitch ass niggas too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree. With
Yeah,
that.
but I feel,
We call-
yeah.
Like, he wears his heart on his sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Those are the.
Light skinned dudes. That's what we call
Nah,
them.
I know dark skinned
Like-
niggas who
we
got their.
gotta
True,
make it
but light-skinned dudes were always the ones
you
that-
can feel your emotions. You're
No,
human. You
let's
got emotions.
let's be serious. Hold on. Go ahead, Buddha.
So what Brandie was talking about just now about divorcing the value of women only from their relation, about divorcing the idea that women can only be valuable in relationship to men, is intrinsically and directly tied to men's ability to love themselves.
Yes.
They're one and the same.
Mm.
When one is achieved, so is the other.
Yes.
Hey.
Exactly.
Well, there we go.
Snap.
I was about to say the snap too, but I didn't want to snap before her. All right.
I'm gonna have to raise your levels on that one.
Go ahead, Buddha.
Yes.
Yeah,
Buddha got
talk
his
your
shit
shit.
off.
What I meant.
Talk
Buddha
your
got his shit
shit,
off.
man. Talk your shit. Yeah, nah, we need to. We have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're working.
We working.
We
Work
all
it.
got work to do.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm a cisgender woman. There's plenty of work that other cisgender women need to do when it comes to trans women. I be like ready to tear my hair out all the time because it's crazy. Like, and that's why I don't want y'all to miss too. It's like all of us have things to unpack. All
Nobody's
of us
perfect,
have
man.
things to work on.
Yeah.
It's just accepting it and working on it and making sure that
That's the
your
name of the
kids
episode.
are raised in it.
Unpacking and unlearning
I'm down with it.
Damn.
with Brandie Blaze.
That's it. That's it. That works. Want to get back to the music?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's get back to the music.
Mm.
So I already asked why you started rapping. What is rap to you though?
Rap is my life. Rap is my expression. Rap is my soul in my home. And I don't know what I would be or where I would be without it.
You be an activist.
Yeah.
That's what you would
I
be.
mean,
But wait, before
I
you
feel like
picked
I'm
up-
still an activist as a rapper.
She is
just
because it says it in her
changed.
music.
No,
it says,
yeah.
yeah,
It just
sure.
changed.
Yeah.
You know? It's more about the empowerment of especially black women and especially fat black women. Like, my music is really centered around that. But I have records like Boss Like Me
Yeah.
where the hook is intentionally gender neutral. That's not how I wrote it, but that's how it ended up being because anyone can feel like that. You got the moments where you need to let people know you're not messing with me today. Like, do you know what to do when you fuck with a boss like me?
You just called yourself. You just called yourself. What is it? You said something fat women and all that shit.
Yeah.
When did that become something that you're like, I have accepted? That you say
Monique.
because that's.
I mean, I've been a big girl my whole life. I've been big
Okay.
tall my whole
because
life.
growing up that was like something we as men or general public just wouldn't talk to women about or anything like that. So now
Right,
That's
but
why
I
we don't
mean-
know what to call.
what to
we don't
call
know
you
what to
guys?
fat or
Big.
thick,
You know, we don't know.
I
we don't.
mean-
pretty hot and tempting.
Yeah.
I mean,
We don't want to
listen,
insult you. We don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
So we
I
don't know how to
think-
approach
Big
it.
bone.
For
yeah.
me, it's just kind of like, yeah,
Thick
I'm a
yellow
fat
bone.
woman.
Yeah,
I own
man.
a mirror. I think it's kind of like, yo, you can't equate fat with ugly because I'm fine.
That there it is, and that
So
is the
that's
that is
when
it.
I get
Yeah.
upset is when people equate fat with ugly. If I be like, yeah, I'm a fat girl, they be like, you're not fat, you pretty. I be like, did I say I wasn't? No.
Pause.
That is.
That's
That
what
is true.
it's
Yes.
when you attach negative connotations to it. That's when I have an attitude. But we just
So
talking,
when next time
like,
I hear
it
one,
is.
so next time I hear a woman say, "No, I'm fat," I'm like, "Yeah, but you gorgeous too.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
You a gorgeous,
See, that's what
able-bodied,
happens. See,
cisgender woman."
I told you he's gonna keep doing that shit.
It's about to go down.
He's in his bag now.
Yes, you be like, you fine and you fat. What's up?
What's
Yeah.
up? And I love my big women. I love y'all. I'm African. I gotta love y'all. See how
I mean,
big
yeah,
African
I
women-
feel like you're contractually.
yeah, to my. To my I love. I'm like, give me a big girl. I ain't gonna front. My wife knows when we go to the club or when I'm partying. I might want to dance with obviously the fit chick. But
Yeah.
when I'm nice and I'm litty,
You
I
going
am
with the big
look. Oh, I
chicks.
need that.
Because you're going to jump on her
Listen.
back.
Oh, come here, girl. I'm gonna try to pick her up on all of that shit. I be wilding, nigga. I need that shit.
I be having mad people like, I don't know, people will tell you like crazy things
Tell you
when
I
they
love
admire
you.
you or whatever, but they'll be like, yo, you're just like, I saw you for the first time and then I started looking up BBW porn. You're like, oh wait.
How do I work this? Let's figure this
I'm
out.
like, thanks for influencing you, I guess. Like,
That's good energy, though.
right.
That's
But
it.
be like, yes, you're the first fat girl I ever found attractive. I'm like,
Wow, that's crazy.
like,
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't know
crazy
how to
conversation.
take that because I'm like, well, I'm
Hey,
glad to
guess
open
what?
the door for you,
Exactly.
but that's still messed
Yeah.
up. Why would you tell me that?
He's being honest.
I'd be like, but
Being vulnerable.
here's
Yeah.
the thing. There's some things that's meant for inner dialogue. You ain't got to tell me. You just don't. Like, yo,
You don't need
know
everything.
the amount of like male artists I'd be like, yo, never see me perform, do a show with me, and then just be like, I get off stage. And I'm like, oh, you know, hey, how everybody doing? I'd be like, yo, I'm hard right now. I'd be like, why would you tell me that?
Whoa, niggas is wild as son.
Yo,
Like
don't
penis?
say wild stuff
Like-
to me because I get on stage and I'll be like, yeah,
'Cause
the
your
pussy
energy- 'cause
19. So then I get on stage and you see how I am.
Yeah,
just
she
talking
wild,
to me.
yeah.
And then rappers that doing this?
It'd be
Niggas is
rappers,
wild.
singers, like
That's crazy.
they say wild stuff to me. I'll be like,
They think-
You got to appreciate that, though.
I don't know.
They're giving you sober thoughts.
Sober thoughts.
For real. For real. You got to appreciate that.
I don't know. I don't know if I
I
should
don't know. You
appreciate
can't just be
that.
telling
You
Like,
got to
Short.
appreciate that energy.
You can't
That's the
just be
energy you
telling
giving
the
off.
shit. Nah, you can't be telling the shorty I'm hard for you right now.
I think the energy I give off when I'm off stage is completely different from Brandie Blaze on stage.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm like really
Can't-
sweet.
you-
Like, hi, I'm Brandie. You know, and that doesn't mean come up to me and be like, my dick's hard right now. Like,
Yeah, that's weird. That's
Yeah, that's a little
whoa.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
sure. That's
it
borderline,
happens
nigga.
all the time.
That's a little crazy.
All the time?
Yeah.
That's, yo, y'all niggas need to
I
chill out,
like
man.
at the point I have groupies.
So you know what you need?
Hey,
crazy.
hey. Don't be mad at the groupie love.
You know what you need?
It
You
scares me a
you
little
know what
bit.
you need? You need sex toys.
Who said she doesn't have one?
No.
multiple.
Sell sex toys. I need my coins.
He's like, listen, I gave you the idea.
I got the first
my
name for it.
percentage.
Blazing dildos.
Wow.
Wow.
This nigga is crazy.
You know, that's one of the ideas. I'll
You can
just
make
put
merch
in
off
the,
of that,
I'll
yeah.
just put in the
You
idea
be selling
box,
condoms at
and
shows?
Maybe we'll come back to that one day. We're gonna put it in the bottom of the idea box.
Blazing condoms. Maybe not. I don't want. I don't
No,
want
Nah,
nothing
nobody
would
wants
you
that.
want a
Nah.
blazing condom
Nah,
for
nah,
real?
nah.
I don't know because
That
I
sounds like
try,
you signing up for chlamydia.
I'm gonna keep it real. As a black man, when we was young, we used to try all the condoms. We tried the one. We tried the condoms from the hospital. We tried the condoms with the flavors, the bananas, and
Oh,
all
I
that
don't-
shit.
But I
You
mean,
never
as
did
a
all those?
grown man,
No.
would you pick up a condom that said blazing on it?
Who's
I'll take
picking
it
up?
if I give
Who's,
it to Buddha or
who's
something.
picking up a condom?
I buy it. Like yo,
Yeah.
I'm supporting you, but yo, Buddha, here, yo,
There you
take
go.
this
Yeah,
Blazing
exactly.
Wow.
If that was
Yo,
your
that's
business,
up.
I would buy support, but I don't use. I don't use
I
condoms.
won't use it. I'll give it to somebody else.
I
Yeah,
think
support.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick. I'm gonna stick to lipstick.
Oh, you do.
So
Oh, you do lipstick.
I'm gonna launch. I'm gonna launch a lipstick line.
There we go. Talk your shit. That's what's up.
So
Okay, then.
I'm gonna just stick to that, but I'm gonna
Okay.
keep the blazing
But,
condoms
okay.
in my back pocket. You know what
Let's
I mean?
talk about-
Never
Because
know
think
when
about it.
that's
If a dude came
useful.
up to you and was like, yo, I'm hard right now, I'd be like, well, try these Blazing Brandy condoms.
This nigga's stupid.
or
Boom.
I could just kick them in the shin. There's
Facts, too.
also
All
that
that.
Then you
option.
lose a fan.
No, he shouldn't have said that to her.
I
Period.
feel like
You can't
they
be
would
telling a
still
girl.
be my fan. They'd just
Yeah.
be like, I got kicked by Brandie Blaze.
Facts. Facts.
I got Blazing kicks.
I got blazing kicks.
You're like, yes. Look at this dent in my shin.
Oh
That's
my.
Brandie Blaze
So
right
wait.
there.
So you do have a lip gloss coming out.
Yes.
You have a lip. You have a lip. Is it lipstick or lip gloss?
I'm gonna start with a lip gloss and
Okay.
then I'm gonna move to a lipstick.
And what made you choose lip gloss?
It's easier.
Okay.
It's like my first time doing like a makeup line, so I wanted to start a little bit easier just to kind of see like how it would go, because it's a lot goes into it. Like you got to test it, you got to look at the colors, like it's just a lot. So I'm really nervous and excited, but yeah, we're gonna start with the glass.
Hell yeah, we got you. Make that happen.
That'd be dope.
That'd be stupid.
I'm
We don't have that.
Both a glass for your wives, okay?
Okay. Hell yeah.
Take some glass.
Hell yeah. When are you expecting to have it out?
Early next year.
Nice.
Now,
so y'all look out for that.
Can you put CBD in lip gloss?
I have no idea.
That's a.
No, I just feel like that's the wave nowadays. Like putting no, for real. It's not for me. It's not for me. But when I've gone to places, I see a lot of like THC infused or CBD infused things now.
Yeah.
Even with makeup or hair products and all that stuff now. Maybe not the THC. I've seen the CBD.
The CBD's
I
everywhere.
don't know if I would
But I feel like
want
it's
that,
because even weed's legal now in Boston now. So I would think you guys want to capitalize
on
of
that.
I'm also a lightweight, so it would just be embarrassing.
What,
I
do you
wouldn't be
smoke?
able to wear my own product.
Wait, do you smoke?
No, of course not. What?
No.
He's like, oh okay.
Yo, so on that, right? Because all the dispensaries that are open now and everything, my man's, I hit him, I'm like, yo, what's up, man? Nigga, I'm dry right now. He's like, nigga, I'm about to be out the game. I was like, why? He's like,
dispensaries free.
Dispensaries now open. Niggas is growing everywhere. Niggas like he's like loyal customers. I used to come to me all the time.
Don't need them no more.
Don't need them no more.
I went straight to the dispensary. I was looking online, right? Like I think it was like a week ago on Sunday. I'm like, damn, I don't want to pay $100 for this dude's delivery shit. Let me go look online because these white kids was telling me there was a dispensary in Boston. Boom, look online. It's in Brookline. You can order it online.
Yes.
Yep.
It's sativas, hybrids, indicas, oils, edibles.
He just started smoking, so he's so
Right.
excited
I'm
now.
all in it, and I'm looking at it like, oh, I can't get bamboozled. Oh, I could order it. Boom, I don't need no card. That should text me in 2 minutes. I can come pick it up.
What?
Yeah,
You didn't know that?
But there's
a
that would
tax.
be useful if I
That
smoked.
tax is what's
There's
heavy.
there's a tax though.
The tax is heavy.
So like it originally cost just $50, but it ended up coming out to $60
a 50 for what?
for a seventh.
A quarter?
Yep.
Okay, that's normal.
Yeah.
So okay, so a half.
And it was
so
strong.
Wait, a quarter is
I
50 in a
bet.
Yeah.
dispensary?
I bet
Yep.
it was strong.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, and I got the canister in the room. It's like this.
So a half would be like 120.
Yep.
My nigga's about to lose all types of business.
Facts.
You're like, now I understand why.
Bro,
they was
it's to the
calling
point.
you.
It's to the point where the dudes I used to cop off of, they know I'm not hitting them up, so they're sending me pictures. I'm like, yo, I'm good, fam. I'm good.
Oh, you reply you're good?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm good because their prices are higher than the
It's high.
dispensary.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm
Yeah,
like,
it
yo,
is.
why am I
didn't know
gonna?
that.
Why am I gonna?
I didn't either. I
You
thought
taught me something. I thought
Yeah,
dispensary was high.
It's called.
No plug. No
Oh
plug.
yeah, you're
No
right.
plug.
You're right.
No plug. No
But I'll
plug.
show y'all after. But
Yeah.
I'm like, why would I
I
cop
know
off of
where it
y'all?
is.
Yeah, it's in Brookline.
Yeah, I know that one.
I'm like, why would I cop off of y'all at a higher price where your shit might be dry when I know what I'm getting from the dispensary?
fresh.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's coming in a fucking.
Yeah, I see. You sent me that picture.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm not getting a baggie. Like, I don't feel illegal now. Like, I'm
I don't
good.
feel illegal. But see, this is the problem. This is also part of the problem. None of these white folks are making billions. Let my niggas out, yo.
True.
Facts.
A lot of
Let
black
my
people
niggas
still
out.
incarcerated.
And give them the business also.
you're right.
Because these niggas has been doing it for years.
Right.
And
You know
they
what I'm saying?
bar you from the business because they
Yeah.
be like, you can't have no drug convictions. I'd
Like,
be like,
what the
who
fuck?
knows
Who gave it to
more
me?
than about weed than the dude that been
Yeah.
here for 20 years?
And
for
I
weed?
was in jail because of you.
I would want the guy who's in jail because he knows the business.
Exactly.
He's the one
Yeah.
who give me the game.
Oh, you know what's funny?
But
you know
that's
what's funny?
the genius trait we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
See?
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
But guess
So-
what? I bet you if a nigga that was white came out of jail and started selling in the dispensary, he's good. He's
True.
good to go.
True.
Absolutely.
That's
You
money.
know what I mean?
That's money.
Like, come on, son. That shit is yo,
That shit gets you tight.
tight, bro.
How can
Tight.
you not be tight over that though? It's crazy.
And that's one of the reasons why I never wanted to go to the dispensary. Because I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm giving white people my money when the niggas is in
What?
jail
True.
over this shit. I don't want to accept that.
See, yeah, all right, I understand.
That shit pisses me
That
off.
makes
But
sense.
the prices got me like,
price is
ah,
better, man.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
listen,
the prices
I'm a
got
I
working
me.
man.
mean, I'm gonna go buy one edible. Just one.
I'm scared of edibles. I don't fuck
Nah, I
with
still
those.
like those.
listen.
It takes time. You can't be because
I
you don't go out.
gotta be around people.
No, because you don't go out. It's actually good.
No,
Okay.
I gotta tell you an edible story. This
Oh,
is
go ahead.
funny.
I love
So
those. Yeah,
for
go
one
ahead.
of my birthdays, me and my friends rented this house in New York. And one of our friends lives in Rhode Island. So obviously she's gonna get to the house before us when we're leaving from Boston, right? So she gets there and she has this platter of edibles and kind of like leaves
She's
it
a
out.
platter?
Yes, she had a platter. It's my birthday.
That's
you
dangerous.
Gotta
know?
get lit, baby.
Right. So then we get to the house. We can't find my friend from Rhode Island. She's somewhere in the house, right? And then my other homegirl, she does not smoke. She like, I'm a lightweight. She don't smoke at all. Nothing. So she goes into one of the rooms and she's like, oh, she thinks the Airbnb host
left the
out
cookies.
a tray of Rice Krispies.
That's
right?
me.
Yeah,
That's
just
me.
being mad,
Oh, shit, there's mad-
friendly, right?
me eat
So
some of these.
she eats like 3.
Oh shit.
Now these edibles is even like the straight weed smokers I know was like, yo, this is the strongest that they've ever
Too many
had.
grams in it.
Like,
Too many
yo,
grams,
I
yo.
ate one. I was high for 24 hours.
Facts.
Went to sleep for 8 hours. Woke up still high.
Facts.
Like intense.
Damn.
So she doesn't smoke. She ate 3. Yo, we were just checking on her all night, making sure she good. When she finally came down, she was talking about how she was like, I traveled back in time
Yep.
to the beginning of the earth, and I watched the earth be born, and then I just traveled back through history to now I'm back. And I was like, girl,
Dog, it's
I
a
bet you won't
trip.
eat no random food no more. Like,
Yo.
It's a trip, bro.
But that's why I'm scared to eat edibles.
No, you just like
no,
you gotta be in
you
a
gotta,
safe
like,
space.
Yeah, you gotta like eat like a
Little bit.
And that's where people mess up.
Yeah.
They don't let enough time go by. You got to let a good
Let it
amount of
kick in.
time go by. Right. For it to
And you
kick
gotta
in.
eat. You
People
gotta eat prior.
wait 20 minutes and then be like, oh, ain't nothing happened. Let
That's
me
why
eat
I
a whole
asked you
bunch.
when we was
No.
at that showcase, right? Because there was a showcase that me and Sho was at, and this dude was like, "Oh yeah, you want some?" I'm like, "Why y'all got the drinks in the cooler?" He's like, "Oh, it's infused." I'm like, "Infused?"
Yeah, chill out.
I was like, "Nah, hold on, that's weed, right?" He's like, "Well, it's THC." I was like, "Hold on, yo, Sho,
Exactly what he did.
yo,
Exactly what
yo."
he
He
did.
said this is an infused juice. He's like, "What is it?" "Oh, it's like 5-10 grams." He's like, "Yo, you ate?" I was like, "Nah." He's like, "Don't do it."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right, I just needed to know that because I was gonna get it just to support,
Yeah.
but I was gonna be
Yeah,
fucked
no,
up."
you got to take it easy.
You gotta take it easy on edibles, bro.
I'm
You take a
good.
little sip, you wait like at least an hour.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
For a
it's an hour.
sip?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well, if
gotta
you
wait.
wait, if you have already eaten,
Yeah.
you'll be fine. But once again, you don't
I
want to
feel
drink the whole
like
cup.
even with eating, you still got to take it easy and just wait that hour to see how it hits.
See, but when
If
y'all
it's
say
a drink
stuff like
or the
that,
food, is it like a
If
cookie
it's
or a drink?
either or, like
Oh,
I
no.
feel like you gotta wait an hour.
I
like,
think it depends on your body, on what you're used to.
right, like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm like, especially if it's your first time and you don't like
Yeah, take it
really
easy.
know the dosages and what you
Yeah.
can accept.
See, I don't know dosages.
You gotta like just take a little bit, wait an hour. After the hour, if you're like, yo, I'm sober, then you can like have
Okay.
some more.
Yeah, because I know some people
Because
who
that
do
hour
cookies.
will come up and you like, yo, I'm not even on this
Yeah.
planet no
Yeah,
more. But people
fam.
waited 20 minutes and ate a whole bunch more, and then an
much.
hour later it kicks
wrap.
in and you're a mess.
You're stacked upon stacked upon stacked of highs. nigga.
that's why I don't want
You
it.
don't like Cat Williams. I don't want to be this high. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
nah.
it's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's scary, bro.
Damn.
Like I seen one of the dudes that we both know actually. He sells edibles. Cookies be like 250 milligrams. I'm like, nigga, what?
That's
Yo,
too
that's
much.
insane.
Like,
I would
fam.
not. Yeah, no, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Who's buying this from you, bro?
And that's the thing. If I can't ask you and you tell me how many milligrams in it,
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
No, that's why I'm like the ones for my birthday. I was like, is there meth in this?
Like,
Like what did you put in here? Why am I still high? This is not okay.
I'm fucking up over here. My bad. Go ahead.
See, he had one of them 250 milligrams.
That's crazy.
No,
one
I'm
of your
looking.
fans said something. I wanted to ask a question underneath your post. Give me 2 seconds to find it. I should have been prepared. There it is. This is from Lyrics by Eva. How did you become such a bad artist and person? Part 1. Part 2. And what advice do you have for femme MCs to get comfortable in their chosen artistry and thrive?
I guess the first one, how did I become who I am as an artist and a person? I would say my mom. She just raised me to be a badass, so that's what I am. As a female artist, you just have to kind of just sit in what you want to do. That can take like so many forms, but if you just know yourself as an artist and a person, there isn't a lane that you have to stick in because you feel like, oh, I have to do these certain type of bars or certain type of songs as a female artist. You could do whatever you want. You just got to be confident and stand in it and understand that it's going to be harder. And there's going to be people that don't understand and don't see the vision, but there's going to be that many more people that do get it. And once you find those people that do get it,
That's who you go
you
to.
all good.
Yeah.
So just be yourself, which
So-
sounds so corny.
No, it's the truth though. How have you in your transition to this platform that you're in now? How have you transitioned from not having any supporters to now being Brandie Blaze wherever you go, where people know who you are? Like,
I don't know about all that.
I'm saying you are
I think it's weird that people like know me for rapping. I'll be like, you know me from where? Like, but it seems like it was such a short time, but it was such a long time. Like, I've been performing since I was 3 years old. So this is pretty much all I know how to do. And I think when I finally found the groove of Brandie Blaze, that's when things started to connect. But it was super, super hard. Like, I would beg for shows. I wouldn't get booked anywhere. Nobody was trying to hear me. Like, it was so bad that, you remember Motivate Monday when it was at Church Boston?
Oh, no, I didn't go to church out here.
Okay.
I grew up Jehovah's Witness, so I went to
No, Church Boston, the club.
I don't know. No,
yes.
No.
Okay. So
it's a venue.
Yes.
No.
So this was in Fenway. This was a while ago. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So Church Boston was a venue, and Mark Maron used to run Motivate Monday.
Shout out to him.
Of there, and I love Mark. Shout out to Mark. But when I was first coming up, he didn't know who I was, so he wasn't gonna book me. Like, you know, I wasn't getting nowhere near the stage, right? So what I would do is I would go to every Motivate Monday, because I knew that once the venue closed, the dudes would be outside like freestyling and like spitting bars and stuff like that. So I used to go sit there for the whole show, and then once the venue closed, I would go out and rap with everyone. And then, I don't know, it just kind of got to the point where no one wanted to rap after me.
Now that's a hip hop story right there. That's a hip hop story.
I started building my name, and you know, there's just, it's kind of weird because I always thought the hood would like fuck with me a little bit more heavy, but that's kind of the audience that I found. I just, you know, I would go out with the white boys on the South Shore, you know, be out here with the queer rappers and go do shows where I was the only rapper, and you know, I was just wherever I had a mic and let me spit, that's where I was at. I'd be out here with the poets, even.
Yeah, you do be out here with the poets.
Yeah, even with my content. Yeah. They, you know what I'm saying? They showed me so much love and embraced me. So.
I'm from what Sam and I have picked up, I'm sure Buddha has also, your vibe is very open. It's very welcoming. You know what I'm saying? You came up in here and went straight to the business. You know what I'm saying? You brought that energy immediately, you know? So I can't, with what's going on with what you're saying about how our mentality is towards women and all of that, I know you heard Aisha Curry's comments. Mm-hmm. What is your take on that as a queer or a woman?
I would just say that I think it's understandable for someone to want to be desired by people and want to be seen in a desirable way, especially someone like a woman that was raised as religious as Aisha was, and you know, you save yourself and then you find your man and then you get married young and you have all these kids. Like, you don't get that like time to explore yourself as a person and as a sexual being. So I understand that. I think what kind of makes it weird a little bit for me is that that's like a new feeling for her. And that's a feeling that I've dealt with a lot in my life. Like, just kind of being invisible.
Wait, time out. I'm not sure if it's a new feeling for her. I think it's just the first time she verbalized it.
Yes, facts. Yeah. But I think you also kind of have to take into account who's saying it. Like, someone that's beautiful and light-skinned and thin. Like, to me, I don't feel that much empowerment in it.
Okay.
Because just based off my upbringing, like I said, I've always been a big girl, always been a tall girl. Those were the type of girls that always got attention. I was always off on the side. And then if a dude liked me, it was like all this drama, because then his boys might be like, well, why are you dating her? Man. And then he might even, you know, succumb to that and be like, yo, I want to be with you, but I don't want to, like, we can't be out in public. Like, that was the whole thing in my life.
Yeah.
So for someone that I know never dealt with that.
To say that?
Right. To me, kind of rubs me a little wrong. It's not that I don't have sympathy, but it's like, you also have to understand that there's people that have dealt with that their whole life. And maybe people that have dealt with that their whole life don't have the emotional energy for you. And that's valid. Like, if people don't have the emotional energy for it, I just ain't got it. There's nothing wrong with that. I do think there's something wrong with, you know, dudes being like weird about it. Like,
yeah.
Because I feel like the same dudes that used to be like, oh, y'all hoes need to be like Aisha Curry and cover up, when she was talking about, I cover up for the one that I want to look for. Those dudes that, bashed other women, to raise her up are the same dudes that are like, well, why are you looking for attention outside your husband? Like, that to me is weird.
That is very insecure,
I don't
man.
get that.
That's
at
insecurity.
all.
Yeah.
But like I said, when it comes to other women, I just think not having the emotional energy for that is valid.
Yeah, I didn't see a problem with what she said at all either. I was like, she feels how she feels.
And there's plenty of moms and people that feel that way. But like I said, I'm just being cognizant. You need to.
I ain't even going front.
There's been people that been dealing with that
forever,
and that might not have the capability to comfort you.
Listen,
because you new to it.
I ain't even going front with y'all, man. This is one of the few, like, being married and all of that shit. I'm used to women. Like, I'm used to being around women. I'm used to flirting with women. I'm used to women hitting on me. All of that. Now that I'm married, it's a fucking dust bucket out here and shit. It's Sahara Desert.
And that could mess with your psyche, right? You be like, yo, do I still got... That's valid. But then you got to think about, there could be a dude over here that's never had it the way that you have.
Facts.
And then that dude might be like, yo, I'm not here to comfort you because you've been experiencing
Facts.
it for 3
No,
minutes.
I totally understand that.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's what people get confused. But
People going... People
be
way
doing
too much.
the most.
Too much.
People do the most.
I was like,
I feel
shorty
like
can't say
sometimes
that.
people just want to disagree to feel smart because maybe a bunch of people agree, and then if I disagree, I feel like I'm smart, but you sound stupid.
Shit. I ain't gonna find me looking at the shorties like, yo, oh, you married? Where's your ring? Bitch, mind your business. What's up? How you doing though?
Because to them, that would signify you're married.
Yeah, but fuck all of that though.
I know, I'm hip. I'm the same way.
Just tell me I look good, bitch. That's all I'm mad.
No, that's real.
I like a compliment.
That's real.
That's it. I like a compliment from here.
That's real.
I compliment you. You look nice today. Oh, thank you, bitch. What's my compliment? What the fuck?
Joe need his validation.
I need my validation.
Yes,
my wife be telling me, she's like, you think I get it? I'm like, yes.
And your wife is looking at you like, but I be telling you, you look
no,
good.
no, she won't. She won't.
Because she knows he's gonna get big-headed.
Oh,
yeah, she knows it. Because my kids are like, no, when I get dressed. Yeah. Exactly. Nah, she won't give it to me. Because I know when I look good.
I trust it.
Yeah. I step out the room. My daughter's be like, oh, daddy, you look nice. I'm like, yeah, daddy out here doing his thing. You know? Yeah, word. Oh, thank you. And she be like, all right, whatever, nigga, bye.
She was like,
yeah.
You alive.
I expect that from a woman, though.
Right.
If you know me, if you knew your man, he's like, he can get a little big-headed.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't gonna...
All men can.
Yeah.
All men can, just like women can.
I'd be real stingy with it. Be like,
yeah, you choose when to give it to him.
Oh, you think that's a look?
Yeah. She make you second guess your whole outfit, nigga. You like, oh, word?
It looked
like, I thought the colors...
Damn, I did think it was.
Like, I thought it was going together.
I
mean, you don't think it looks good, but...
Yeah,
so you post it up anyway.
Yup.
Post it up anyway.
Let's see what the other bitches
like,
got.
Let's see what they think.
My wife said this flick ain't shit.
I would definitely make a caption of that one day. Like, she told me it didn't look good. How y'all think? You know what I mean?
No, I like this episode, though.
This is good, man. You want to get into the battle of the vibes?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get into the battle. You gonna go first? Yes, sir.
Queens
okay,
first.
So I'm not gonna name my own record.
Hold on. You got your phone ready and all that?
I do.
First and foremost,
I did.
we want to greatly thank you for coming through.
Yeah,
Thank you
this
so
is a good
much for
one.
having
This
me.
was
so much fun.
This was dope.
Like,
man.
you guys are a blast. I was already a big fan of y'all show.
Thank
I've
you.
been
Thank
watching
you.
y'all
Appreciate
show.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I was like, please have me on. I would be a good
No,
guest.
remember last time we met? We was out at Amanda's
at
thing.
the Blarney.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right then, I knew off the conversation we had, she was just like this. Just going off. I just sat
That's
there.
good, though.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have
That's
her
good,
on some
though.
point.
Yeah, it ain't no fake nothing.
No, we try to-
the way I am off stage, I try to be like that all the time.
We're the same way whenever we go anywhere.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
But that's why people vibe with you, because they could tell you're being yourself.
Yeah.
All the
We're never,
time.
we're
Ain't
never
no
gonna
fake in me like
at
I
all.
Can't.
We're not gonna be
We're
no
here to
fake
learn.
podcast, none of that.
If we're wrong, it's okay to correct
I'm
us.
so excited. Like, y'all have so many new terms. Like I said, your papers.
Oh,
due
my-
next
Oh,
weekend.
my
we went to
shit-
school today.
My IG caption about to be lit.
Lit. This nigga's going to be heavy out
Oh,
here.
he got
About to
all
be
the terms.
lit.
He was like, listen, I am the woke king.
Nah,
I know all the terminology.
I don't think
all
I'm
right?
woke. I think I'm just more educated now. You know what I mean? I'm taking the
There's
time
nothing
out
wrong with that.
to understand things, and when I try to cultivate or explain that to people, they kind of like taken back. Like, the fuck this nigga Sam changing? Like, yeah, I'm supposed to change, my nigga.
No, I feel like if all of
Supposed
us
to grow.
as
Yeah.
black people, if all of us as black people did that, us as a collective community would be so much further.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Facts.
Be open-minded, people. Try to be
And
open-minded.
just learn.
Yeah.
From
I'm just
someone
trying,
that
man.
knows.
He's a hood nigga.
For real, like that Nipsey Hussle shit woke me up a lot. No bullshit, that woke me up a
That's
lot.
life-changing moments right
yeah,
there.
that shit
Yeah.
woke me up a lot. So
Yeah.
that's why I moved
Life
totally
is
different
too
now.
short.
Way too
not
short.
for us to be a community, a true
Yeah.
community.
You gotta want to change.
So
though.
but we got to do the work to be. A true
Yeah,
community.
I'm doing it.
So
I'm putting
let's do it.
I'm putting it out there. I try with my
Yes.
my IG posts, Facebook posts,
All
all
that
that
shit.
I'm
stuff.
so
Ooh,
excited. Like
before
I
we
said,
even get to
every-
Battle of the Vibes.
my cisgender brother.
Yes.
Straight cisgendered brother. Feel me? And I'm able-bodied.
Able body, baby. Before we get to Battle of the Vibes, actually, you started another segment for us last week, the quotes.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying?
Do
So-
you have any quotes that you live by, or that you feel like you want to put out there for somebody that may be going through something?
Yes, it's a quote from my mom in honor of Mother's Day. My mom always says, "No decision is a decision."
No decision is a decision. Oh,
It is, you know.
I see that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
All right, I got one for you. Go ahead, Sho. I'm gonna think of mine. Go.
Nah, go ahead. I got it. I thought I had it, and then she fucked me up with her shit. Shout out to moms.
Shit, now I gotta think of one now.
Hold
Let me
on.
see.
I gotta remember what I wanted to say.
Good news. No. Bad news. Time flies. The good news. You're the pilot.
I see you, boy.
See me, boy.
I see you, boy.
Don't leave me hanging
I
on
see
camera,
you, boy. I see you, boy. Damn.
Changing.
Y'all got some good ones.
Yo, listen. I read that one day, like a few weeks ago. I forgot who the author.
I love that.
Damn.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to put it online, but I feel like some people won't get it unless
No,
you
they
actually
won't.
hear it.
Yo,
Yeah.
facts.
Mine is enjoy the pressure.
It makes you better, I feel like.
Yeah. Enjoy the
That's
pressure.
why they say
man.
what?
Can't
Pressure
be a
makes diamonds.
diamond without
That's it.
pressure.
Enjoy the pressure, man. All that no support. Oh, niggas ain't fucking with me. Don't even focus on it. Take that shit in, my nigga.
Yeah, go harder.
Feed off of that,
Go
bro.
harder.
That's it. We all got our struggles. Everybody in this room.
Everybody's got a struggle.
That's it.
Facts.
Enjoy the pressure, man. Because when you like Diddy and all of them, you gonna be acting just like them niggas.
Facts. Facts. Juicing.
You know what I mean?
I seen that on the Breakfast
Yeah,
Club.
yeah, man.
He asked the big
Oh, the comedian shorty? Yeah,
He's
you
like, yeah,
juice.
so you juicing? She's like, no, I ain't juicing. You rich motherfuckers. Always talk about your juicing. She's like, I ain't rich enough to start just juicing every day.
I bite my fruit.
My fruit is in slices, okay?
That's verbatim what she said.
I was like,
bite
yeah,
my
that's so
fruit.
real. I like to eat my
Oh,
fruit
hell
sometimes.
yeah, man. That was great. Everybody had some good quotes today.
Oh, we got some good quotes.
Yeah,
this week.
yeah. Hell
It's
yeah,
going to be
man.
lit.
Then we're going to get into the Battle of the Vibes. Miss Brandie Blaze is going first. Let them know who you're going to be playing for him.
I don't even have an iPhone.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no, you good. There you go.
Word.
I know you
okay.
didn't have when that green bubble popped up and shit. I was like, God
I
damn.
know. I gotta take this whole case off. I got this case because I'm known for breaking phones.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, safety first.
So I have to have this
She
entire.
got the Autobox.
Damn.
Right.
That's the
Oh no,
Autobox.
it is an Autobot. Okay,
That's the Autobox. I know that case.
Jesus.
Listen,
You could drop that in the
all
toilet
works,
and all
right?
that. It's waterproof, all that shit.
Okay, so listen.
There you go.
I'm about to pull it up. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
So I'm not gonna play my own record because I don't want to do that.
Not, hey, if you
Cheat
don't
code.
care. Yeah, it is. We
Right,
don't
cheat
care.
code, right?
It's on
so
you.
what I'm gonna do is there's a young artist out of Brockton. His name is C4. I'm a huge.
Yep, I heard of C4.
huge
C4 was on the,
fan of
um,
his.
The Uprooting Fest shit.
I was.
Yes.
He's like mad energy and all that stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
we were on Upruling together. We've done a competition together, and he beat me. That's how I first met him.
She fell in love off there. Like, oh, you
I was
nice.
like, and he was like 17 at the time.
Mm.
And he just straight up beat me. And I couldn't even say nothing. Like,
Wait.
usually, you might be salty, but I
Yeah.
was like, yo, he deserved it.
Artists, do y'all hear what she just said? She proclaimed and gave it to him. Gave it to another artist that
Oh,
he beat her.
Listen, I don't play none of that. There's plenty of, I could go on a whole tangent of local rappers I think are actually better than me because I'm not one of those that's like, I'm the greatest.
See?
There's just people that I love and support, like
Beautiful.
Upa and Red Shades
Ooh.
and all of them that like,
She
yo,
bodied
I'll
that-
say they're better than me. I have no problem saying it.
Before you press play, Have you listened to the Hood Hop 617 tape?
I haven't.
Yo, Red Shade.
He sent me the link.
You late.
You late.
No, I was trying to do it in the gym, but then it's like it's hard because people be asking you questions.
Dog,
Like I'm like, all right, I can't listen to
Yo,
my right now.
before we go in.
It's insane. So shout out to Bakari too.
Yes.
That's my bro. Shout out
I haven't
to
met
Bakari,
him, but I listened to the episode he did with LFOD.
Ooh, you gotta, y'all gotta
Shout out
get Bakari
LFOD.
too, because
Yeah.
he's just
I ain't know
one of
he
the
raps.
smartest people I know, and he's just the illest. I love Bakari. But so yeah, this is C4, one of my favorite songs from his that I bump all the time. It's Fallen. Shout out to C4. Shout out all the 508. All right.
Wink. I've been falling. I'm so goddamn used to balling. When you're down and you're out with no penny, who you calling? I've been falling. I've been tired, I've been bothered. I ain't never giving up. I'ma die for my calling. I've been falling. I'm so goddamn used to balling. When you're down and you're out with no penny, who you calling? I've been falling. I've been tired, I've been bothered. I ain't never giving up. I'ma die for my calling. This is me, this is us. I don't fight, I don't cuss. Money was made by the government, but says in God we trust. Forget love, I won't lust. Bank accounts with bigger bucks. Brothers keep a gun tough, cause these people acting up. They'll call me up, got me rolling in the deep pool filled with dirty ones. How am I supposed to breathe? Adapting to one place. Tell me how I'm gonna leave. I need everything, Lord, I need everything. Look, I've been on the road, doing shows, dream big, touching goals. I'm computer overload, independent, sell no soul. Take the rest, let it go. Mama yell, do what you're told. See them friends, they come and go. I got sunshine in my sight. I've been falling. I'm so goddamn used to balling. When you're down and you're out with no penny, who you calling? I've been falling. I've been tired, I've been bothered. I ain't never giving up. I'ma die for my call. Think you're inadequate, noble for the catalyst. Supercalifragilisticexpialidociousness. Colder than the cold against smokers with the potentness. Let me take a hit for my stress and my boldness. Maybe I knew God. Jubilee across the street. Grandmama always preach. Brothers always in the streets. Kill a nigga, sell a key. No place that they'd rather be. People cover up their feelings like their last name was Glee. You're gonna remember me? Legendary for a century. Master of a masterpiece. Y'all got your for Master P is such a tragedy. How the hell you coming after me? Government, they been tracking me. How they got the audacity? There's no prince that is after me. Pictures how you capture me. Like you pulling, it be grabbing me. Crack a barrel, then I crack a piece. Nigga, pick a cotton pleats. Get a million, move it out the streets. See, I can't leave it alone. Daddy left me on my own. Now I'm gone. Grandmama been gone. I can feel it in my soul. Sometimes I just cry on my own. Counting down all of my days. They can label me a slave. It'll be okay, I just sit back and pray. Let go now, I'm keeping my faith. Gotta go, I can't stay. Nobody gonna stand in my way. You won't see another day. I've been falling. I'm so goddamn used to balling. When you're down and you're out with no penny, who you calling? I've been falling. I've been tired, I've been bothered. I ain't never giving up. I'ma die for my calling. I've been falling. I'm so goddamn used to balling. When you're down and you're out with no penny, who you calling? I've been falling. I've been tired, I've been bothered. I ain't never giving up. I'ma die for my calling. I've been falling. I'm so goddamn used to balling. When you're down and you're out with no penny, who you calling? I've been falling. I've been tired, I've been bothered. I ain't never giving up. I'ma die for my calling. I've been falling. I'm so goddamn used to balling. When you're down and you're out with no penny, who you calling? I've been falling. I've been tired, I've been bothered. I ain't never giving up. I'ma die for my calling. I'ma die for my calling. I'm alive. I've been falling to survive. Have no option. I'ma die for my calling. I'm alive. I've been falling to survive. Have no option. I'ma die for my calling. I'm alive. I've been falling.
Yo. Oh, shit. I always do that shit. Turn that shit back on. Yo, let them know who that was.
Hey, that was C4, straight out the 508. Shout out to Brockton.
That was dope.
I forgot Brockton's 508.
Yo, they got a lot of niggas coming out of there.
They really do.
Yo,
There's some in
like,
the water.
I know, like, I love C4, Mona Velli, why is Uzumaki like, yo,
Darius Haywood, shout out to Darius.
Yeah, but he got his tape coming. He got his tape coming out in June. It's popping
there's
out.
a lot. Brockton on Boston back right
From the
now,
East.
yo.
Yeah.
I'll say it, yo. They on our back right now.
Let me see. Mine's is who should I pick? I'll go with Reason. I think I let Buddha hear this record before. It's called PTSD, featuring Chuck Acid.
It is a shame. Something has to be done. All of us, it's a combined effort. No one takes sole blame, no one takes sole responsibility. We all have to do our best to keep our kids alive.
Benson's death adds to alarming statistics from Philadelphia police. So far this year, as of Thursday, there have been 89 gunshot victims under the age of 18. 18 of them have been fatal. That's up from 64 youth gunshot victims at the same time last year.
This where it start, my nigga. A kid from a heart, my nigga. Seen the vision through the art, my nigga. Pray I never break apart, my nigga. This ain't a game, this ain't Monopoly. This is me living in poverty. No dad in the house, my mama at work. My brother or sister is watching me. Please do not treat me like property. Capitalist school didn't make me a prophecy. Remember them days when attempting them robberies. Knowing the car just to make me a plate. I got so hungry that I started to shake. Destiny came and showed me my fate. I talked to God about all my mistakes. I bet on myself, so I carried the weight. Homicide, that life I left me traumatized. Yeah. Homicide, that life I left me traumatized. Yeah. Homicide, that life I left me traumatized. Oh, yeah. Homicide, that life I left me traumatized. Yeah. Homicide, that life I left me traumatized. Yeah. Homicide, that life I left me traumatized. Oh, yeah. Self-doubt had me moving backwards. I had to figure out what love is. Got me climbing to the top of the mountain just to show you what these skills get. A new band's from $1 million. Couple hoes from $1 million followers. For this life I know you really want it. Don't you sell your soul? Oh, never that. Nope. Since 7 years old, I knew my role. I know it's more than these platinum plaques to show these scars I possess. Blow the tree to ease the stress. This what it is. I had to make a decision to show all the pain that was hidden. Depression. They rather see me suppressing and pack on my bullets and weapons for days that I'm catching. Homicides. That life I left me traumatized. Yeah. Homicide, that life I left me traumatized. Yeah. Homicide, that life I left me traumatized. Oh, yeah. Homicide, that life I left me traumatized. Yeah. Homicide, that life I left me traumatized. Yeah. Homicide, that life I left me traumatized. Oh, yeah.
Look, crackers be wishing me, cause I'm black and they lacking the empathy. That I'm standing my life, I'm demanding. They told me to pick me, the standard I'm branded with. They're my brothers, but I know they wishing me. Used to pity me, now they consider me. All that they hate, I'm epitome. Picture me giving this up, is you kidding me? Why you offending me? The key is stay low, remain on sidelines, they tend to fade those. You see a bright mind is where the blade go. If you want shape up, the coffin stay closed. I heard a hair trick, it tend to stay closed. He was right around with the same folk, riding shotgun like a stagecoach, bullets spraying like they painted made code. Damn.
Stem from this city.
Let them know.
That was Reason, featuring Chuck Acid.
Okay.
I love that song, yo. PTSD. I feel like that's the wave nowadays. Everybody's talking about their
Pass me that thing.
Their mental shit. Oh, we're gonna talk about that next week. How Joyner caught some flack from the city.
He did. Oh, did he? From the city for real?
From the ADHD shit, because he I ain't gonna say the dude's name, but he feels like he's stealing that from what Millie's has been doing. Because Millie's has been doing the whole
ADHD
mental awareness, but then
Joyner
jumped on it, and people feel like, yo, because if you go under his video, under the comments, a lot of people from the city are mad at him because he's latching onto something that he wasn't doing. Because if you listen to all his music with Chris Brown and all that, he wasn't on that wave.
But about the prior stuff, because how about the prior stuff?
The prior stuff is how he got known. But once he got on,
no, I'm talking about his tapes. Like
that's how he got known. Yeah. But once he got on, he ditched that shit. Think about it. You don't listen to the song with Eminem and Chris Brown and all that shit.
Very different. It's
totally different.
Yeah.
As soon as he went independent, now he went back to ADHD all of a sudden. But we'll talk about that next week. That'll be good.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
I will be playing. Hold on, I'm not fuck up his name. Sean Wire, off his
Sean Wire.
Yeah.
He's still around.
He's still. I guess first time I'm
Sean Wire. Am I thinking of the same Sean?
I don't know.
Sean Wire's new.
I don't know. Shout out to Amanda. She this was the mystery artist that performed at her mystery show last night.
Shout out to Amanda Shea.
You know what I'm saying? So this is I saw this on her stories and I wanted to go check him out, and he could sing. So it's a singer.
Oh, okay. Curveball.
Yeah, little son. There's one I really want to play. So all right, I'm gonna go with Father, Mother, Child. That's what I'm gonna play off of called Dare. I think that's the name of the tape. It's called Father, Mother, Child from Sean Wire.
Is that Sean Wire?
Maybe, perhaps.
No, it gotta be.
The religion, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm terrified, whoa, whoa, whoa. Never listen, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why do you judge me, even though I live a life of love? And I know I'm not perfect, neither are you, though. Practice what you preach and be impeccable. Cause your words so power, guarantee that you know. You know. There's still a piece of me in your beliefs. You're valuable, I leap in eyes of grief. To change your thoughts, agree to end the peace. I feel your selfish needs. We woke up hard-headed. You shut me out. You shut me out. You shut me. You shut me out. You know. The religion, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm terrified, whoa, whoa, whoa. Never listen, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why do you judge me, even though I live a life of love? And I know I'm not perfect, neither are you, though. Practice what you preach and be impeccable. Cause your words so power, guarantee that you know. You know. I swim inside the tears of my woman. I hate to see you cry, but I'm looking. Reminds me of the times with my mama. The absence of a father could haunt you. Why are you this way? Cause daddy didn't want you, daddy didn't know no better. Mama only felt love, mama is the reason I'm this, babe. Cause daddy didn't want you, daddy didn't know no better. Mama only felt love, mama is the reason I'm this. You shut me out. You shut me out. You shut me. You shut me out. You know. The religion, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm terrified, whoa, whoa, whoa. Never listen, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why do you judge me, even though I live a life of love? And I know I'm not perfect, neither are you, though. Practice what you preach and be impeccable. Cause your words so power, guarantee that you know. You know.
That I keep forgetting, yo. Keep forgetting.
Monday.
That was Sean Wire, Father, Mother, Child. Brandie Blaze played C4 from Brockton, and Sam.
Reason.
What?
I played Reason.
And Sam played Reason. What was the name of the track?
PTSD.
And that's it, fellas. Stay blessed and stay alive.
Slit.
Ew.